Welcome back to Geeks Guild as we continue our story in Session 7A in Lord of the Rings Reimagined with our amazing DM, Hunter, the charismatic wizard, Isaac, and yours truly, myself, Perrin Nightwhistle.
Okay, how's everyone doing today? You all ready for some D&D stuff?
Brilliant.
Yes.
Okay. I'm still skewing around with the audio, trying to make it sound better, because apparently the playback is not very good on YouTube. And so I went ahead and I toned down Aaron and Isaac's audio, and I increased my laptop audio, or desktop audio is what the app uses. The desktop audio and the computer audio to see if that will help. We'll see how it goes. So, we're ready to begin Session 7A. Thank you, Aaron, for the introduction. So where we left off is on this pink circle on your map, if I can get the circle to up here. There we go. So the pink circle here on your map is where we left off. The party made up of Perrin Nightwhistle, played by Aaron over here to my right, and Palando, played by Isaac to my farther right. They were with Legolas, and they currently have the ring, and they're trying to take it further west. Gonna see what happens as they go along. They failed survival checks, so they are kind of lost in that little circle. They just had a battle with some servants of Saruman, because if you recall in the last session, Saruman showed up in the Forest of Fangorn and found out that Perrin carries the ring. So now he is sending his best and brightest to try to track down the party and take the ring and deliver it to Isengard. So everything's really looking bad for the party. We've got Jaden and our new player Bailey over on session 6. I think it was session 6B that we just had, struggling to take out Saruman, trying to deal with the aftermath of the destruction of Rohan. While this party currently has decided to just leave Rohan and move on. They're going to take the ring westward and look for safety there. So that is where we ended the last campaign, or the last session, I mean. And we're ready to see what happens now. And also, just to fill Isaac in, because Isaac is back with us now. It has been a while, but we can give him a hand. He is back.
Whoa.
It's good to see him again. I was just telling them before we turned the recording on that the last couple sessions we've been missing a little bit of charisma. There's just been something lacking from the last couple sessions. And we've got Isaac back, so hopefully we will have that again. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and begin. You all were taking a long rest in the open plains, trying to head west. Aaron, roll a wisdom saving throw.
14.
Okay, I am going to whisper to you. Hang tight, Isaac. We will be back in just a minute. Aaron, can you hear me?
Indeed.
Okay. So, something doesn't feel right. There's just something, you don't know what it is. You know that feeling you get when you're about to say something, but you just blank out, and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite pin it down?
Yeah, okay.
That's kind of how you feel inside. Basically, mind, soul, and body right now is kind of feeling that way. Just something doesn't quite feel right. And it is related to the ring. So, let's go and get back to the game. Alright, Isaac, can you hear us? Can you hear us, Isaac?
Palando?
But if you're trying to speak to us, your microphone is muted, so I don't know if that's the problem or if he's walked away from the computer. Alright, we'll give him, we'll just go ahead and move on, and hopefully he'll join us again. It would be a shame to lose Isaac again. But,
What's up?
Oh, there you are. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. So you both and Legolas are taking a long rest. Well, you've already taken the long rest. So, you guys finished the long rest. It's looking at about, I don't know, let's say about 10 o'clock in the morning. A little bit of an overcast day. It's a little foggy, let's say foggy. It's a little cloudy. You can't really see the sun or the sky. It's just this kind of gray haze up above you. The light kind of comes down, and I said it's just kind of a hazy light. So you guys know which direction you need to go, but you're not exactly sure where at in this little bubble that you guys are. So you're still trying to figure that out. I'm going to let you guys take it from here.
Where are we supposed to go?
You guys are just going west.
We're heading westward, but we don't know exactly where we are, so if we could just start heading west and see if we hit trees or hit mountains first, because we really don't know where we are.
To fill you in, Isaac, there is a Balrog on the loose somewhere in this area.
Oh no, that's terrible. What if we went and killed him?
So we don't...
You at 16 hit points,
You wanna go?
Legolas at 10.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what happened, I don't know if when you read the synopsis, but you guys ran into Gollum in Fangorn, and he told you that when you guys left Moria, basically the Balrog just followed you. And I was here for that. It's now wreaking havoc. Just all over. So keep in mind there's a Balrog on the loose.
And then we left Gollum for dead.
Oh no! He wasn't my least favorite character in all of the Lord of the Rings.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Alright, so
I think... Okay. What do you think we should do, Aaron?
I say just head west and see if we hit trees or mountains first. Or Balrog.
Okay.
And then...
Why don't we... I have Tinker's tools. Do you think I could, like, make something to figure out where we are?
Well, we know like which way is like north, west, east, and south because we can just look at the sun for that.
Yeah, can I like make a sextant?
well, it is overcast right now, so all you can see is the light.
You can still have shadows.
I mean, a little bit, but with the haze and stuff, and how the way the light's being dispersed through the clouds, it is a little difficult.
Can I make a sextant?
Make a what?
A sextant?
Okay, what is that?
Google a sextant. It's like this medieval thing where like sailors and like navigators used it to look at the stars and like the sky and like navigate where they were going.
Well, again, you can't see the sky. Said it's severely overcast. The light as it comes through the clouds is being diffused, so it also makes shadows a little harder to see.
Okay, can I make it though?
I mean, okay, so, like, what materials do you have with you? I know you've got a lot of bones that you've been collecting.
Well, did you gather any materials that I could use? Because largely, it's just like, it's basically just like...
Yeah,
okay.
we haven't been gathering any materials. We've kind of just been running from point A to point B. But, I mean, if you want to try, go ahead and do... Oh, you got your tinker's tools, so go ahead and roll sleight of hand with advantage.
Okay, sleight of hand with advantage. I got a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you can build one. Just like bones or something.
Awesome. I'm so happy.
Still not very useful.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
you can't do anything. You can't see the sun or anything.
My apologies.
You can't really see the horizon.
We're going to be able to know where to go, so I don't know what happens.
Unless it's cloudy.
Legolas is just standing here, like, looking at you guys, like, I want to say something, but should I say anything?
I just say we should all go west. You know?
That is indeed wise, my friend. Please, lead the way.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we got Aaron in front. Isaac, do you want to be next, or do you want Legolas to be next?
I'll be in the middle, so I
Okay.
can die faster.
Cool. Alright, you got Aaron, Isaac, and Legolas. Marching order. Okay. Aaron, you've still got what we were talking about there at the beginning. You've still got that feeling. Legolas, I mean, well, not yet. Okay, so the crows are, despite the overcast sky, the crows are swarming, still within your field of vision, but a little bit in the clouds, trying to conceal themselves. But you can notice that the swarm is getting thicker, and it is obvious that, like, they'll fly past you and then they'll circle back around and come at you guys again. So they're obviously following you. They're obviously watching you, and you guys have got no idea what is potentially going to overtake you in the wild. You know that Saruman is putting his full focus on you guys. He wants the ring. He's coming full force to get it. Legolas suggests that you guys find cover as quickly as you can. He suggests potentially going back. Let me get my measuring tool. He recommends going down through Fangorn again, and then the mountains from there. So that'll put you roughly between Dunland and Eregion here, and then go that way. Oh, I've still got Linger on. So that's what he recommends. Trying to find the shelter of the woods.
Do we see, like, Fangorn Forest nearby if we look around, like, or are we, like, kind of, like, dead center of this area?
Okay, so there is a little rock ledge. Legolas decides he's going to run up there and try to see what he can see with his elf eyes. Yeah, so Fangorn is... So you guys are standing at about roughly... right... No, hold on. Roughly at about right here. So he can see Fangorn a little bit southeast, or southwest to you guys. So that's where he says Fangorn is. That's what he recommends doing. You know, if you guys want to do something else, that's totally fine. But he suggests going that way to get into cover of the forest. Even though he hates the forest, you all kind of have a uneasy feeling of dread inside the forest.
I say go to Fangorn Forest, but not go all the way in, but kind of stick, like, near the edge, so we have cover, but we're not deep in the forest.
That is wise, my friend. We must move quickly, not only from the spies of the enemy Saruman, but to this fire-breathing demon that we appear to have awakened in Moria.
They should burn the forest down. It wouldn't take that long.
You could, but I feel like if you guys are going to go trying to sneak across, that probably wouldn't be the best.
We should burn it down, though. Say the Balrog did it.
So then you're going to have a Balrog, Saruman, and an army of Ints coming after you.
The Ents are also made of wood. I mean, like, they're flammable. So, honestly, I can just stay a very far distance and just throw fireballs at them.
Oh, man.
They're also pretty slow.
Yeah, so, like, what would there... maybe 20 feet, and I could just move back 30 feet, and then I could just continually throw a firebolt at him, which is 120 feet, so I could consistently stay out of range.
Man, what would Tolkien say if he knew you were planning on burning the forest down?
Well, a World War I veteran doesn't really have much to say because he's dead, but, you know.
Well, he lives on in all of us. What are you talking about?
Well, that's coming from someone, Hunter, who already has burned down a forest.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
I have.
You're the one who decided to... you're the one who decided to burn down the forest with the Balrog.
Oh,
You decided to have the Balrog come out.
good point. But
So,
every time you see someone deforesting anything in Lord of the Rings, it's always the bad guys.
Well, yeah.
The good guys are about conserving and preserving.
Have you...
are we the good guys?
Has there ever been, like, a point where we have seen them actually observe and, like, conserve nature in some way? Like, has there ever been a scene in, like, the books where it's like, oh, Gandalf stood over this, like, small sapling and was like, grow,
There were quite a few scenes like that in the book.
Well, was there in the movies?
Not so much in the movies, but you did get a little bit of that.
Mm.
So, Hunter, you say only the bad guys burn down the forest, and the good guys don't, but what if we aren't the good guys?
Yeah, what if we just turn evil right now?
Isaac,
What if the ring corrupted us to this
Isaac
point, and then we just start killing everyone?
Isaac is currently lawful neutral. Well, he is lawful neutral. That is a good point. Aaron.
I follow the
currently...
rules.
What is Aaron? Oh, good point.
Chaotic neutral.
You are neutral.
Oh, yes, neutral.
That's a good
Allow
point.
us to burn down this forest.
You do have a corrupting magical item within your guys, so that is a good point.
And mine's chaotic neutral, which is kind of just like...
Legolas is overhearing this conversation. Friends. Before
We kill Legolas. We kill Legolas.
anything we would regret. Let us please consider... Aaron, are you good?
Let Isaac be like, we kill Legolas.
Can I walk within...
Let us please consider. This forest is one of the oldest forests in all of Middle-earth. To burn it down would just be wrong.
Can I walk 120 feet away from him and then, like, throw a firebolt at him, please? Can I, please?
How hard the fellowship
You
is.
can.
No,
Man.
it's
You can do whatever you want, Isaac.
Okay,
You can do whatever you want.
Sure.
I just imagine this is the last session. I just kill everybody, and then I just go out and kill like the last two people, and then I go kill like
Isaac.
everybody. Yes.
Isaac,
Uh huh.
you will not kill me. You're at 16 hit points, I'm at 63.
Uh huh. I'm very interested how hard my luck would change if I like actually decided to be evil this one time. Because I've always just been the good person, and now it's time to kill all of you. So.
Are you gonna roll to attack, or does like
Absolutely
firebolt?
not. This is just my thought process. All right, let's go west or do whatever Legolas says. I don't really care.
Okay. Yeah, so Legolas is kind of like, friends, let us not think of this. Let's move on. No fire in the forest. Let us remember our true quest to deliver this ring to the west. And besides, if we burn the forest down, Saruman will surely know of our presence and will be after us with a much larger force than last time.
I point directly to the ravens and say, "Oh, Saruman does not know our location? What are those things?"
Yeah, Legolas just kind of like, yeah, his pride is hurt.
Yes.
You outthought Legolas, and he's kind of feeling like me right now. He's a little upset that you outthought him.
Well, yeah. Like, we're getting chased by ravens right now, and his concern is, oh no, our location will be found.
Like, but if
Points to the thing that's telling them where
go into the woods, we will be safe.
Go into the woods where all the birds are. Where the birds are. Where the birds and the ants are. What do you mean? Like, we're going into the place where we know all the birds are.
Listen, you pig-headed wizard. Just shut up and listen to me. Let's go into the forest. Trust me, I'm an elf of the western worlds of Middle-earth. You are merely a wizard, dare I say, from the eastern world of Middle-earth. It is best if you speak not of things that you do not understand, and follow our lead. He's mad.
I slam my staff on the ground and say, "Child, I am older than these mountains. I am older than the forest. My master was the first ones to find you, and I will be the one to bury you. You speak out of turn to me, to the ones who watched over your species, your kind, the goodness and gracious of all the Middle Earth. You think for a mere moment that I have not thought every second of this, and you want us to walk into the plains of the forest?
Go back across the sea, why don't you?
I throw a fireball into the forest. I throw a fireball directly into the forest.
Okay, well, you've still got a little ways before you get to the forest. Everyone roll perception.
Friends, I just want to say,
Perception.
we can be part of both worlds and just do partially in the forest. Like I said, we don't have to be all the way in the forest.
14.
We can be not all the way out into the open. We can just be right on the edge of the forest so that we have some cover if we need it.
How far away is the forest?
I got 15.
Oh, you've still got.
I got 14.
You still got a few miles before you get to the forest. Okay, you all easily notice the crows just start squawking even more, and just like a super loud, chaotic noise, and it all gives you guys pause, and you look up, and you see a horde of orc running toward you. And
are we just gonna start running, or what?
Legolas is kind of like, "Fly, you fools!" and just turns and starts running towards the forest.
Can I see how many orcs? How many is their number?
A lot. You also can kind of tell there is one central orc riding on a warg, clearly leading this party, and
Can I try and shoot it?
He is all decked out in gear, in armor. He's carrying an ugly sword, and he's also got a bow strapped to it's almost like a little saddle holster type thing.
Can I try and shoot him? Can I try and shoot him?
Well, he's still quite a ways off. I mean, you guys have. I mean, yeah, he's probably. Oh, I don't know, 400 or 500 yards away.
Cool. Dang.
I head off towards the forest as well.
I also start running towards the forest.
Good idea. Alright. Give me a minute to set up this encounter. So you guys keep running. Roll a... what do I want you to roll? Just roll straight dexterity.
Strength and dexterity, or strength?
Dexterity. Just plain dexterity.
Okay. $19.
Same, 19.
Okay. So you guys are doing pretty well, but Legolas is lagging behind a little bit. So Legolas is starting to fall behind. Legolas is starting to fall behind, and the orc horde is getting closer. Now you notice
Can I shoot him in the leg?
There. You can try to. Aaron, this is your friend he's getting ready to shoot and basically leave for dead. What do you...
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm not actually going to do that.
Okay, so anyway, he's falling behind.
That's...
And you guys both notice, but he's like, "Go on, go! Save yourselves! Go west!"
Breakdancing is an Olympic sport? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just saw the Google thing, and I was like, what's this? And I clicked on it, and it was like, breakdancing. Oh. How can you, like... Okay, so there's, like, certain parameters for, like, points you can get, but is it just, like, how rad the breakdancing is? Do they measure it in rad?
Well, it's like in skateboarding, you know, it's like skateboard, there's different moves, and the more difficult the move, the more points it gets. So it's like, they have a set amount of time, and they have...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's like gymnastics, but dancing.
Okay. I'm gonna let that pass. Just because I'm like, breakdancing? But, okay, yeah, go back to the session.
Alright, so... Aaron, your buddy Legolas is falling behind. He's urging you to go on.
Is there any way I can help him? Is there any way I can help him?
Well, I mean, what are you thinking?
I don't know, it's like... It's not like I can help carry him, I'm... What? How tall am I? Like...
You're small.
I'm 3'8", which is a decent height for a hobbit. But...
Yeah.
I don't... Is there anything I could do to help?
Oh. I don't know.
If there's not, then that's okay, I just won't help
I guess
him.
you could run back to his side and try to support
Be
him.
his walking stick.
He's still running at a good speed. You guys are just faster. But the enemy is catching up, and despite how fast you guys run, it's likely they're going to overtake you unless something happens. Like, you guys think it's something, or you do something magnificent.
Well, I'm just a simple rogue, so the most I can do is hide.
Aaron's saying that he's just a simple anything. I'm just a simple character. I can't do a whole lot. That sounds like Aaron.
Hunter! I just used the basic one on D&D Beyond.
Really? The basic?
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
the free thief.
I didn't know you were capable of using the basic thing. I thought you always made it...
I just know how to use it. I read the description and the abilities, and I use them.
Yes.
No one else does.
Yeah, that is true. No one else does. Like, I don't know. Jaden doesn't use any of the abilities.
Yeah.
It's just like, I hit him.
I hit him really hard.
Alright. Okay, so...
Do we start kissing?
Whoa.
Okay, so you guys are
I guess we could try...
Oh.
How far away the trees compared to the orcs?
Okay, you've been running for a while, hard and fast now, so you're getting pretty close to the trees. But the orcs are still... The orcs are probably now 200 yards from you.
And we won't ever make it to the trees before then.
You can make it to the outskirts of the trees before then. But even if you get to the trees, it's doubtful that that's going to stop them.
Could I by chance... Is there anything like something that looks decently flammable? Besides the trees themselves. I'm talking about the orcs themselves. Are they carrying like gunpowder, oil, like... Well, what's that black stuff that they used in the siege? I thought it was gunpowder.
Used in the siege.
It basically is.
Okay, well that's...
It's wizard's gunpowder.
That wasn't in the book. In the book, it was this magical fire that Saruman sent over. Basically just rained down from the sky. But
I prefer the idea that like Saruman made gunpowder because it's like more allegorical to like industrialism because gunpowder was like boom.
I mean, true, but then again, I like the way the book did it, saying he was just casting a spell and basically just
use a stratagem.
More sense for it to be like
sky.
Ooh, magic, but it also like makes more sense for what Tolkien was saying, which was like, wouldn't it be better if there was like magic instead of all this industrial stuff? Because like all the villains represent industrialism.
I mean, true.
That's just my interpretation because, like, I didn't read a lot of the books because it was a screenplay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
it's Saruman in the book. He just used his stratagem and called an airstrike.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Anyway,
why can't I do that? Why can't I do that?
Well, I don't know. Let's upgrade a few levels.
You're a fighter, not a wizard.
Fine. I really should. Hunter, can I, like, next level up? Can I change to be a wizard, please?
I don't know if that's...
I mean, you could start multi-classing.
What would I get if I multi-classed? Let me see.
You could go into wizard.
Okay, so you're talking about...
I might actually...
So you're talking about what's flammable.
What?
The grass, the prairie that you're in, you can light the grass on fire.
Will it, like, ignite enough quickly that, like, it will, like, blockade or, like, at least slow the orcs down from chasing us?
What kind of tools do you have to light a fire?
Oh, I have a tinderbox. Does that count?
Yeah, that works. Yeah, go ahead. I'll have you roll. I don't know. I feel like straight survival would be good for that.
Yeah, that actually seems like an accurate thing to do.
Roll survival when you're trying to light the fire, and if you roll high enough, yeah, it'll just burst up in flame.
All right, awesome. Oh, let's see what I can get. Oh. Nat 20. Let's go, baby. Let's go!
Yeah, so the very first strike of the flint on the steel just immediately ignites, and the grass just burns up, and it singes your fingers a little bit right as it first starts going just because of how fast it ignited. So there hasn't been any rain for a while, so and it just goes up, and it's burning high, and there's this big, thick, black smoke, and the orcs kind of like draw back a little bit, kind of, it gives them pause, but then you see them, they start looking around, and their leader kind of, he raises his sword, and he just basically yells and starts trying to lead a charge around the fire, and the fire is quickly spreading, so he's trying to beat it to get around the fire. This gives you guys enough time to reach the forest.
Okay, so do we keep, like, continually running away until, like, the orcs stop chasing us, or what are we doing?
I'd say get into the trees a bit to kind of hide a little bit within, like, the edges of the trees to make it harder for them to find it. Basically, like, climb the tops of the trees, get into the tops of the branches. Yeah. So if they do go into the woods, they go right under us and think that we went deeper into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you guys are running in the outskirts of the forest, you guys just haphazardly notice Legolas's rope that he left is kind of just lying on the ground next to...
No.
We should have killed him.
Yes. We should have just, like, shot him in the leg, and then, like, the orcs started attacking him, like a small section.
Now...
And then it's just, like...
If we're gonna make this really interesting, roll perception, everybody.
Aaron, what, like, skills do you specifically always pick to get this high? Like, I'm genuinely asking.
I rolled a 16. I have a plus 5 in perception because I have proficiency in perception, and I have a wisdom modifier score of 2. That equals 5. 5 plus 16 equals 21.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Okay. Isaac, you don't notice it. Aaron, as you casually run past, you look at the rope. The rope has distinctly been cut. So, it hasn't been pulled apart, but it's been cut with a blade. So, that just gives you something to think about as you're running.
if I find the person who freed Gollum.
Yes.
Alright, Isaac, you
But try to get into the trees.
Yeah, Isaac, you did not see that. Alright, so you guys get in the trees. What do you want to do in the trees?
I'd say we climb up and then hide in the trees.
Okay, climb up.
So that...
Go ahead and climb up. Aaron, you will probably not need to roll because you roll so stupidly high. But I'm going to have both of you roll anyway. Roll stealth once you get into the top of the trees. First of all, make an
athletics to get into trees.
To get in the trees, and then if you succeed...
Or acrobatics, actually.
Okay, go ahead, both of you roll acrobatics. If you get a 12 or higher, go ahead and roll stealth.
Might I ask what you got, Aaron?
19.
I got a 2.
On acrobatics?
Yeah, my other one for athletics was a 7. Did I make it into the tree?
You never even got to the tree.
Ah.
So you just run to the base of the tree and look up.
Can I help him up? Can I, give him advantage on the roll, to try again, kind of, to grab him and pull him up?
Can I try and, dig a small trench for myself?
5. So, you can either give Isaac a boost, or you can give Legolas a boost.
Well, since the help action is one action, and since I have cunning action where I can take another action, could I help both of them up?
You can help one of them up immediately. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage to help the other one. Just roll a d20. I'm not going to have you add any more or anything to it. Just
I'll help the first person who's just normal to give them advantage to help climbing them up.
Well, the first person you just immediately grab and help up. So you don't have to roll. The second person...
First person will be Isaac because he's probably right there. Okay. And Legolas was a little behind, so it just makes more sense. So Isaac gets up immediately. And then disadvantage for acrobatics.
No, just roll a straight d20.
Okay. Oh, so I got luck points as well. Disadvantage?
Yes.
14.
14.
Just a straight roll, 14.
Okay. Sure. So you help him.
Okay, so
this tiny little hand lifting these guys into the trees.
Hunter, so you know how you said the DC to climb up was 12?
Mm-hmm.
The only way I would have failed if I rolled a nat 1. Because if I rolled a 2, I would have gotten a 13.
Oh, that's right, because you're stupid acrobatic. Yeah, okay. Alright. Everyone roll stealth. I'm going to make the DC... Okay, this isn't fair. So...
Yeah, Hunter, I'm going to be completely honest. Anytime Aaron gets, expertise in something, it's not going to... He literally has to have a roll of 1 to, lose. And...
Aaron has...
I can't think of an instance of where he actually genuinely rolled a 1.
Aaron has plus 11 in stealth, and Isaac has a plus 0. Okay. Isaac...
Can I have that wizard mumbo jumbo now, please? Can I just, disappear into a cloud of, blue smoke?
No. Go ahead and roll stealth with a DC of 12.
Could I also...
With a DC of 12.
Aaron...
This isn't in the description of luck. I'm just asking this. This isn't in the description of luck. But can we slightly modify it so I give a luck point to Isaac to kind of give him an extra roll?
Yeah.
Basically, I spend one of my luck points to help him.
I'll allow that.
Okay, so I'll burn one of those. So Isaac, you roll with advantage.
Well, I have disadvantage on stealth because I'm wearing chainmail. So I got a 2 on my stealth roll. My highest one was 15.
Was what?
It was 14.
14. Yeah, you beat it.
No, you don't have to roll.
Woo! I did it!
Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
Aaron,
Because
I'm gonna make the DC for you. Oh, what should I do? Oh, I'm gonna make it 20.
make it like
Hunter, the moment you make it like
26.
one thing, he's gonna go over it by like 10.
I'm gonna make the DC
26?
26. So I feel like I should do more, but we'll go 26.
He's gonna roll on that 20 now.
and I could also burn a luck point for myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Why'd you give him luck again? Like,
I'm burning a luck point
And he just picked.
because I rolled a nat
And
1.
he just picked the basic rogue build, folks. Yeah, nothing special there.
Rogues automatically get expertise, and I decided to put it in stealth.
yeah.
Okay, that is
How do you spell child?
exactly 20. What?
Nothing. I'm being stupid.
So I rolled an 18 with my luck point.
Oh,
Plus 11.
So great. This is great. Oh, I'm so glad we're recording.
I rolled an 18
I am
plus
so glad
11
we're recording.
plus 11. No, Isaac, Hunter. I rolled the 18 plus 11.
Oh.
So 29.
Golly gee willikers, what did I say, folks? You wanna know what happened? There was a 26, and you wanna know what he beat it by? He beat it by 3. 3 whole rolls. Golly gee willikers, he only burned 1 single point, and that was for himself. I
Okay.
rolled
Well, I burned one for you. I burned one for you, Isaac.
You burned 1 for me, and then you used 1. 1 point for yourself to get over a 26.
Well, that's because it gives you an extra roll that you decide which one you want to pick.
Okay. Aaron, I'm gonna create a new house rule right here. You are no longer allowed to play in any of my campaigns.
That's amazing.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you all are in. Well, actually, I haven't rolled for Legolas yet.
And could I burn a luck point for him if he doesn't make it?
Yes, because we just made that rule. Because I'm a loser, and I gave you that.
Yeah, buddy, like, you gotta...
Okay, first of all, did he make it?
No.
And then I'll burn mine. Yeah. Okay, so I'll burn it. So basically, he rolls again, and he gets to decide which one he wants to use.
Oh, so I can make him use the lesser one. I just dropped my dice.
Well, if he... Legolas would choose the higher one if he's trying to be stealthy.
Is he trying though?
I don't know, does he want the ring to fall into the hands of the enemy?
Not particularly. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna choose the 5 because the other one was a nat 1. So he gets.
Yeah, he still probably failed.
He gets to he gets to the top of the tree with you, and you're like, shh, and he's like, he's out of breath.
Can I move to a different tree? Can I move to a different tree?
That'd be another athletics check. Oh, that'd be athletics.
That'd be acrobatics.
No, that would be acrobatics.
It'd be acrobatics. Acrobatics because it's just swinging from...
Okay, make an acrobatics check at disadvantage with a DC of 27.
He gets above a...
And remember, I can just...
I hope you fail because I'm
to get a 30, I need a roll. To get a 30, I'd need either a 20 or 19. Let's see. What was the DC?
27.
27. I rolled a natural 20.
Well,
And I rolled, but it's at disadvantage, so I don't get to use a nat 20.
What was the other roll,
My lower one was 17. Plus 11. 28.
Okay, you see... Like...
I have raw, untamed luck.
Why do I feel
Yes,
like
I
this
just have,
Why do I feel like this character is even worse than Oswald?
You see, this character is Oswald's ancestor.
Hunter, you let him have one specific thing that makes it really terrible for you, and only you, because I'm the dude sitting next to him. You gave him literally a feat called luck.
Okay, well...
I didn't use luck.
Hunter, if you send the campaign right here and go, oh, I've blessed you with all this power, I'm going to send the ring over there and just basically make it like Arrow with Avatar. So
basically in the lore now, Aaron is basically one of the Valar. He's in disguise.
Why don't I get this power? Like, come on!
Hunter, I could actually be a Valar because I don't remember my past life.
Well, you
have all the power there.
Well, actually, well...
Yeah, just make him a Balrog.
Gandalf was killed.
Well, Gandalf wasn't a Valar, so...
But he still was...
He was in a star.
Basically.
They call it.
My apologies.
He was a Maiar.
Yeah, he was a Maiar. And then Valar much higher.
Yes. Okay. I don't get, like, the hierarchy.
Can we do that, please?
It's just, like, one guy...
Please, can we do that?
Also, like...
So, yeah...
give him this power, and I don't get this power. I'm quitting right now. Right now. Like, right now.
So basically, Aaron... Basically, Aaron... yeah, your mom was Galadriel, and your dad was Mando, and, it just made you the most OP character in all of Middle Earth. No, we're not doing this.
I made a deal with myself to be brought back.
Okay. This session is so much fun, I'm just gonna say. There's
I agree.
So much more banter on this session.
Yes.
And it's all because of Aaron's stupid character builds.
Okay, Hunter, do you want to change your build from my campaign to a rogue?
Honestly, no. Because I want to use my actual build. Because I like my build. I want to use it. No, what I'm...
And make sure you use all of his features.
Yeah. You think? No kidding.
And I'm letting you know right now, like, in any of my future campaigns, you're not allowed to use a class with expertise, or have an expertise feat, or, like, have luck. And that also includes the ones that, like the Ranger optional stuff that gives you expertise in one specific thing. No expertise! You have high enough...
And I'll just be a wizard and give myself, spell enhance ability.
That's also not allowed.
You know, for my next campaign, or I should say, for my flagship campaign, none of you are going to start out with any gear, and none of you are going to be able to use magic at the very beginning. And I'm doing this in hopes that maybe Perrin will actually, you know, have a chance of getting knocked down to 5 hit points.
I'm a barbarian in that campaign.
Yeah, okay. Wait, I thought you were going to be like a druid or something.
I told you about the guy, Horflack.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, back to this campaign.
Let's start back to the game, guys.
So yeah, Aaron, you jump to a whole other tree, and you just gracefully glide across the other tree, and you just slide right in this little pocket of open branches, and you don't even like rustle a leaf. You're just that great.
And that's the whole aspect of being a rogue, is that you're very sneaky.
Okay, so you and Aaron are hiding, or you and Isaac are hiding. Legolas is not. Legolas is in a tree right between you guys. So the orcs run.
Well, we were all in the same tree.
Okay, so Aaron.
Except me, because remember I pulled them up into the same tree.
And so Isaac, you are stuck in this tree with a guy that is not even trying to hide. So, do you want to do anything, or do you want to?
Honestly, I have high ground. We're in a very flammable area. Like, I don't care. Let us all burn together.
Okay,
Don't try it, Orc. I have high ground.
So the orc's
high ground.
So the orc is like, okay, and he just takes out a match and lights the tree on fire. Anyway,
Okay.
Anyway, so it takes the orcs a minute to reach you guys, but I don't think I gave them a passive perception. Well, I did actually. I did do that.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Oh, so
They will beat my 29.
that's why I'm not gonna roll. Okay, so by the time they do reach the forest, some of them run past, but you can see this orc leader sitting on top of Warg, and he's clearly a commander of some sorts. Very menacing. You overhear one of the orcs refer to him as Ugluk.
Ugluk.
Ugluk. For those of you who have read The Lord of the Rings, you should know who that is. But
isn't that like the super ugly guy, like the guy who was based off of Harvey Weinstein? Did you guys not hear about this? Okay, so Peter Jackson. Okay, so you guys know, like right before the massive war on that like rundown city, like the one that was deformed and had his like arm terrible. So you know Peter Jackson got rejected. Actually, no. Creators of like the Lord of the Rings films, like were having a difficult time finding somebody who picked up the movie, and they hated one specific producer, Harvey Weinstein. So of course, the product department was like, really? We gotta make him look like Harvey Weinstein? So, of course, they made the ugliest mask out of all the orcs. And it's this guy. Is it this guy?
You're talking about the guy in Return of the King who led the attack?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, it's not this guy. That guy was not in the book.
Yeah.
I think, well, no.
But I just like that backstory.
I think his name was mentioned, but he wasn't, you never actually saw him like you did in the movie. But, no, this is the guy that led the fighting Orokai. He's not the guy that killed Boromir, because that guy was also not in the book. But he's the guy in the Two Towers who led the orc brigade that captured Merry and Pippin.
Merry and Pippin.
It's that guy. It was that guy. Basically, he's like Sauron's captain of the Rohirrim. Not Rohirrim, of the fighting Orokai. So, you hear someone refer to him, use that name. He stops at the base of the trees, looking around. He knows something's up. He looks around, looks up, and he hears Legolas. So, not all the orcs made it past the fire. There's only just a few that did, or I should say, a good size did. They so they're
has this guy noticed this yet?
Oh, he's noticed Legolas. So he points up to the tree and he just yells like, "Up there!" The orcs turn, look up, and they just start shooting blindly into the leaves, like towards Legolas's voice. You guys want to do something? Because I'm just gonna keep rolling, and Legolas is at 10 hit points. So if he dies, so I'm just gonna.
Where is the orc leader? Where's the orc leader?
He's directly below Legolas. I'm gonna real quick. Real quick. I'm going to go ahead and roll their attack. I don't think they have advantage on it, but they do have double.
Can I?
Yeah, they have disadvantages. Would they have disadvantage because they can't see him?
Yeah, good point.
Because if they can only hear him right now,
okay.
They know where he is, but
disadvantage. Okay, so their first attack misses. Their second attack also misses, but it comes close to hitting him. Okay, so yeah. Alright, what do you guys want to do? They're getting ready to string more arrows, and there's more orcs coming up.
Is there a possibility that I could get basically above and behind the lead orc, drop down on him and slit his throat because he wouldn't see me?
I'm not gonna have you one-shot a boss, but
I mean,
no, Aaron,
if I cut the artery right across his neck, if I just come and stab and then straight out.
No.
He can't speak. He can't.
This is a fighting Urukai we're talking about. So.
But what if I get a natural 20?
Ooh, wait. I have an idea. Okay, I have somewhat of a decent idea. Can I use my mage hand to, like, distract them? To, like, rustle... Rustle, like, leaves as, like, something's moving through it, and they, like, distract him while, like, Legolas gets away. Can that be, like, a help action? To, like, help him, like, sneak away?
I'll just let you cast Mage Hand and do whatever you want.
Okay, so I cast Mage Hand. I selectively move it through, like, branches that are, like, weak and, like, tumbling, and I, like, slap it up against, so it's, like, rustling and moving, like there's something running through the trees and stuff to, like, distract the orcs so we can get away.
Wouldn't they be able to see the Mage Hand?
It depends how high up you put it in the tree branches. Remember, if you, like, put something in, like, thick trees, and then it's, like, in the leaves, you might see, like, a glimmer of something, but if he makes it high enough, they won't be able to see it. They just hear the snapping of branches and leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Are you rolling it up against, like, my stuff, like my spell save DC, or what?
No.
Or
I'm rolling perception to see if they can...
Would you just have, like, their passive perception, and then Isaac basically roll a performance check?
Well, like I said, I didn't go...
To make, like, the noise?
I didn't go super deep in creating all the NPCs, so I didn't actually give them a passive perception. It was more of just
what's their wisdom? What's their wisdom score?
+1.
Then you add that to 10.
Okay, 11.
11? You want me to roll performance?
Sure. And this is just to see if they can see the hand.
Yeah, DC 11, and it's like they hear the hand, like, rustling.
16.
16. Okay, so they don't actually see the hand, but they can hear it. So they start shooting at the hand. And Legolas takes this opportunity. He just shouts, "Thank you!" No, he doesn't. He's going to take his opportunity to try to... Well, does he want to take his chances and start fighting? Or does he want to... Because if he jumps to another tree, they're going to see him.
You are in control of all...
If they're all focused...
So, like...
If they're focused on... So it's like this. So if they're looking this way, they're all shooting up that way. If Legolas goes in a tree that way, would they notice?
Yeah, I mean, I guess not. Okay, I'll have him roll just to see what happens. Roll acrobatics. Versus acrobatics, okay. Acrobatics. He actually did pretty good. He got a 17. Okay, he's gonna roll so he got 17, so he made it to the other tree. But now I'm gonna roll his stealth to see if he's hidden in that tree. Yes, he's hidden in the tree. So, the mage hand. So, do you want to, like, send the mage hand away so that it kind of leads them off?
Yeah, kind of like that. Like, it continues to, like, wrestle and do, like, similar movements until...
Like, deeper into the forest?
Yeah, deeper into the forest.
Okay.
And
so it runs out of range.
Alright, so he goes... The orcs start chasing him. Gloat kind of starts taking off, but then stops. And he just goes... It gets rigid. He looks around. Kind of sniffs the air. Looks around him. And then takes off and follows his orcs. So, how far is your mage hand? What's the range?
It can go 30 feet, so you can basically make it go really fast, and it's just like make it go really fast and seem like it's going really fast, so they might like not catch up to it, or you could have it like basically throw a branch at the edge of it because it can throw stuff, it just can't do damage.
Okay, so I mean, do you get because 30 feet, they're still going to be within sight or earsight.
But if he makes it move fast enough, it's the illusion, like makes it go fast enough and then throws a stick right at the edge of the range, he can make the illusion of that something's actually traveling farther than 30 feet.
True.
So they just continue down that. And then they have the sound of them running, which blocks out the sound of, say, something in the trees that's not there.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So yeah, they just take off running, and they're following it. So y'all kind of breathe a sigh of relief, and Legolas looks over at your tree. Thank you. Miho.
Don't mention it, youngling.
You have saved my life this day. I apologize for my harsh words.
Don't mention it.
Nice. Let's wait here a little while, and wait till they go away, and then we can sneak off and be on our way. Aaron, you still have this.
So then,
Aaron, there's still this like uneasy feeling that you get. You just don't know what's going on, but it's really bothering you now. You're just like, what in the world is this?
is it directed towards someone?
No.
Like, if I focus more on someone, is it more directed towards them, or is it just more in general?
It's directed towards the ring.
Okay.
But it's different than, like you've had the ring calling out to you, but it's different than that in some way.
It's more of like, oh, is this actually right kind of thing?
No. It's more of a... I don't know, you almost feel a kind of emptiness. Like, you just feel kind of...
Like, I forgot something. Like, I'm trying to remember something I forgot.
No, you're not trying to remember anything. But,
It's like, it seems like that feeling of like, okay, what is it? Kind of like, what did I forget? What am I feeling? Kind of feel.
Kind of.
It's kind of that emptiness of like, okay, what did I forget? Did I forget something? I think I don't believe I forgot something unless I forgot it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
That uneasiness of like, you're going on vacation, you're like, did I forget something? I don't know.
Kind of. So you're kind of starting to stress about it. So you guys want to wait in the tree?
Actually, can we still hear the orcs just tromping?
Yeah, they're getting farther away. They're going deep south into the forest.
So I'd say continue west, but a little north.
Okay.
So kind of like stay along the edge of Fangorn Forest, so like just come up around like that.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. So yeah, just keep in mind that this feeling is ever present with you. You cannot get rid of it, and it's starting to drive you a little crazy.
Good thing I don't know where the ring is.
Oh yeah, it's in one of your mini pockets. That's right, one of your mini Mary Poppins pockets.
Let's go, Doople Doppel. He did something.
So you guys keep going. Oh, don't know what to do. Roll another survival check.
All of us?
Yes.
11.
Alright.
What about Legolas?
Alright. Both of you guys. It's overcast. Okay, so I'm going to preface. Overcast. So what little sun could have gotten through the trees is no longer coming through the trees. So it's just dark. You two are lost. You two don't know which way is north or south, or east or west.
Well, you know which is...
Oh no!
Because...
Imagine if somebody had a sextant.
Well, it can't be used because it's dark right now.
Well, it's used for stars.
Yeah, but
Are
you
there
can't see
stars
any
in the
stars
sky?
'cause you have a thick canopy of trees plus the overcast sky. So you guys are lost. Legolas, fortunately, has a rough idea of where you guys need to go. So he's like, I think it's this way. And he starts walking.
Just in the keen mind feet.
Oh yeah, like you needed another one. So I'm gonna have Legolas in front this time. Who wants to go next?
I'll be in the middle again.
I'll be in the back.
Alright, so he thinks he knows which way to go. He's not completely sure. But he thinks he's going west. You guys have no idea what direction is up or down at this point.
But we know which is south because we know that orcs went south.
Well, you're not sure.
And that's all we know.
Well, you're not sure they actually ran south. You just know they ran all because you guys are lost. You don't know what direction is which. You just know that they headed that way. And
Which side of the trees are the moss growing on?
I'm pretty sure I heard that that's not actually true.
Some moss does only grow on the north side.
Moss, but
But
I've never seen that like moss and.
you have to know exactly the right type of moss.
True. I'm just gonna say because I'm sick of. I'm just gonna say you don't.
Can I roll a nature check? I have a +0 in that.
You're just a.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, you don't know. I'll let you roll that. I'll let you roll that.
If you fail, I'll let you do it.
Oh, give me a minute. Alright. So, you guys just start heading in the direction that Legolas thinks is west. And as you're going, Legolas kind of, speaking to you, Aaron, says, and by saying this, he alerts Isaac to it. He says, you seem a little uneasy, Perrin. Is everything alright?
Yeah, it's kind of like I have a feeling that's like slightly uneasy, kind of like that, the feeling like if you've forgotten something, but it's not quite like I've forgotten something, it's just like that empty feeling. Like,
Yeah,
something's off.
I do know the feeling. I have many a time forgotten to leave, or forgotten when I ventured into the forest. I've forgotten many a times to take my good elven shoes with me, and drove me crazy until I got back home and saw the shoes just sitting there, and it's like, oh, I forgot those. That's what I was forgetting. Many a times that has happened to me. Yes, but your countenance is not the countenance of someone who has left something behind. Your countenance is as the one who has lost something.
How do you know that?
Just your demeanor, the way your face appears, just kind of that look in your eye. You just have that uneasy tension about you as someone that's almost like a hunter who has shot some wild game, and it has gotten away from him, and he can no longer find it. He had it in his grasp, and yet it got away, and he lost it. You kind of have that look about you.
Interesting.
Very odd. Does it have
Indeed.
Does it have anything to do with the ring?
Maybe.
Perhaps it
I
was.
feel like it could have
Perhaps
something.
it wasn't wise to let that bumbling fool of a hobbit hide the ring in one of your jackets. That seems a little.
Yet it removes the temptation of it.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna grab me some water, so give me a second, so don't talk to my character.
Okay. Polenta, what do you think of all this?
Very fun.
He's like, still, but not knowing where the ring is now on your person, That does seem a little unwise. Perhaps maybe I should look and see which pocket it is in, but not tell you, just so that we know everything is okay.
I don't know if that is such a good idea. The less that know where it is, the less temptation.
He stops and is
The
like,
one time I was tempted by it and used it, that's when the enemy found out who had it.
he kind of stops and looks at you and is like, I insist. Let me find it.
No, I do not think that's a good idea.
He steps up to you and he's just like,
I step back. Just like a half step, just kind of like put my foot back.
it's like, I believe it would be best for all of us if at least one of us could see it and know where it is at. So much rides on this one jewel that, yeah.
No. There's a reason why I had it hidden from me. And now the only person who knows where it is, even if he does remember where he put it, is gone.
I told you that it was unwise to trust an object of such power to
I'm back,
one
guys.
incapable of wielding it, even if he knew not
Legolas.
what it was.
Legolas. Actually, how does Legolas know this? He doesn't know that I gave the ring. I hit the ring.
Well, he does.
Because remember, it's just the amulet.
Well, he knew you.
It's just the amulet he hid. Because he looked over the... Because he looked over the amulet and the ring was in there. Remember?
Point. But you just,
He doesn't know any of
you
this.
just told him that you entrusted it to Duple to hide it. So now he knows now.
Well, that's because you outright said, I don't think it was a good idea to let that fool hide it. That's the only reason why I continued the conversation, because I forgot that I hid it from Legolas.
But you're also admitting that you don't.
I normally wouldn't have said.
Okay, so you're also admitting that you don't know
It's like,
where it was hidden. So he still's like, why would you do that? That is so stupid.
to remove the temptation. Okay? I know it's on my person. Somewhere.
Okay. He's like, but let me see it. Oh, cool. I don't know what that means, but okay. Did you do that? Aaron, did one of you guys do that?
I think that was Isaac.
Do what?
Oh, it was me.
What happened?
Wait, is that you, Isaac?
What did I
Thumbs
do?
up.
Hold on.
Someone gave a thumbs up.
Oh, that's me. Cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's Thunder.
Oh, that reminds me of a little trick. Okay, so yeah, he's like, let me see it.
So you want to go through every single one of my pockets. On my person. Right now.
I want to know that the ring is safe.
It is safe.
Then show it to me. Prove
That's the thing.
it is safe.
Actually, hang on. So, if he goes through my pockets, because the ring is still locked in the amulet, if he just briefly feels over and feels the amulet but not the ring, would he even know that it's there anymore? Because if he just feels for it, then he just feel the amulet.
I think if he rolls a high enough investigation check, he's gonna find it. But
Well, he'll find the amulet, but he'll just find the amulet and just other trinkets I have in my pockets. Yet he won't find, unless he studies each individual object. Oh, this just makes it so much more complicated, because if he does search me Well, he'll see no ring, and then he thinks Duple
Can I
Doppel has it.
intervene?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Wouldn't that be like so crazy if actually like, Doppel like took the ring while he was giving it to you?
Can I, like, prevent this from happening?
Prevent what?
Legolas from searching Perrin Whistle.
Well, he's not actively searching him right. Where did I put that? I had a sheet.
He's just threatening me.
Yeah, he wants to see the ring because he doesn't know why Perrin is being so stubborn with the ring. He thinks the ring is corrupting Perrin, and he just wants to.
I slam my staff on the ground and, like, try to make the fire grow bigger. Hey, enough! You two, enough! This ring has corrupted men stronger and smarter than both of you. It has corrupted the wisest of elves, strongest, and you think for a mere moment that this hobbit, who wishes for nothing, who wants for nothing, has managed to become corrupt. Enough! You rest, and in the morning shall discuss this. Good night. And then I, like, go lie down wherever I lay my cot.
Just lie down. Just lie down while you guys are walking. Like, so Legolas just looks at you and is like,
Oh, we're walking? I thought we were at a
no,
campsite.
you're actively.
No, we're just walking.
Oh. Oh, well then, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron. Oh man. Okay. Anyway. So Legolas is unconvinced. He is looking at Isaac suspiciously. Isaac is like,
Let's go, parties!
I tell you, this is a game of Mafia. Isaac would be that one guy that's just sitting in the corner, just accusing everybody randomly.
Well, no, Isaac wouldn't be the one accusing.
No,
Legolas would be the one accusing everybody.
Legolas would be.
Isaac would be the one that says, I'm the sheriff. It's him. And Legolas like, no, you're not.
And Aaron,
Because I am.
and Aaron's just like the innocent little guy is like, I have no opinion. So Legolas is is like completely unconvinced, but he's just like, he just turns and continues walking. But you know
I guess we continue walking.
He's mad. The uneasiness grows greater, Aaron.
Alrighty, so is it now directed at that person, or is it still at the ring?
It's still at the ring.
Okay.
I'm actually because of this brief encounter, I'm going to, without the wisdom saving throw, go ahead and just have Legolas increase his corruption, because I feel like he's starting to lose it a little bit. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? Okay, so you guys are just travel montage. I'll let you guys just role play anything you want to as you guys are walking. I'll just have you guys walk the rest of the day, and just nothing happens, nothing exciting. Just role play.
Alrighty.
Legolas is still a little cross, so
Cool.
he's not really gonna talk. He's got other things on his mind, if you know what I mean.
I'm tired. I don't want to go to bed.
So, Philando,
Sleep.
what did you think of our friend Duple Doppel?
That is... Okay, what was the interaction? Because I have no context for this.
That's why you show up to our sessions. Okay.
Yes, Duple Doppel. The greatest con man ever to con a man.
Nope, he was the most forgetful, most childish halfling that is terrified of everything, and that was played by Jaden.
So think Jaden's.
Oh, cool. Can we kill him?
So think Jaden.
Did we kill him? Did he die?
He did not die.
No, he just ran off.
So Sauron
Oh, no.
came. He flung a bunch of stones at Sauron because that's all he knew how to do. He basically just whined and complained. Think like.
Imagine a 5-year-old was added to the party.
Yeah.
Okay, did you really play this character, or was it like...
Yes,
he
did.
He literally created a character, introduced him to the party, and basically just wrecked the entire session.
Why?
Watch session 6A.
Well, no, don't
watch
watch.
session
Do not
6A.
watch. Do not
Look,
watch.
6A. 6A.
Don't watch.
Because that's the one he missed.
Don't watch it. No, don't watch any sessions because on both of yours, I don't want you guys to know like what the other side is doing because in each session.
Well, no, just watching the one he missed. The one that he should have been here.
Well, there was stuff that happened in that session. There was stuff that happened in that session I don't want to get into because every time I whisper to you guys, all that stuff is confidential. I don't want any of you guys to know what's going on. So don't watch any sessions until the campaign is done.
Here, what I'll do is I'll get on the YouTube channel and make basically a compilation of just the Doodle scenes that aren't whispers.
I'll have you wait. Oh, actually, I'll
and show Isaac.
Don't do it yet. Do it after the campaign is done. Because I don't. Because
or at least
there are some secret stuff that's happening behind the scenes that you guys don't like. The audience knows because they've seen the sessions, but you guys don't know it. I don't want you guys to find out these secret stuff.
How big is our audience, anyways?
Probably like 2 people, but I don't want you guys to know because that would take away the experience and it would affect your role playing. Because every time I whisper to you guys, there's secret stuff going on. And I don't want it to affect the story.
Yeah. So or maybe you can just like show them a clip. Like,
why does Jaden always make like
these
characters and then like make them so unbearable that we all have to deal with the repercussions? And then he always wants to fight every character.
I don't know. What, dude? We're actually discussing that.
Shout out to the 4 people who are subscribed to our channel right now.
I guess it's Hunter's mom or something.
No, I think it's my cousin, Mr. Riddle.
Did
Mr. Riddle?
Did Aaron do that?
I think maybe.
I don't know if he's subscribed or not. I'll have to ask him. We gotta get him.
Is this your old date?
We gotta get him on one of these sessions. That would be so cool.
I don't know who this is. Your guy like speak. I thought of Riddle, Mr. Riddle.
Okay, so on Discord, you know what's his name? Caffeinius? Caffeinius on the Discord channel?
Sure.
That's him.
I know who that is.
Okay, that's Aaron Riddle. He's a newbie.
He was part of our speech and debate club. He's a part of our speech and debate club. He's just one of the parents. He's not a coach or anything.
He's someone that.
Oh, that's weird. That is a weird thing.
He's someone that Aaron and I have been slowly training, teaching how to play D&D.
Okay, good for
him
him.
On one of these sessions. You can just have him play like a one-off character. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't even remember what we were talking about. You're telling him about Double Duple.
It was how terrible Jaden is in like session we play.
So you guys were talking about. So Aaron, you asked Isaac about what he thought of Double Duple, or I should say Palando. Perrin asked Palando what he thought of Double Duple.
I've never hated another creature in all of my life.
Oh no!
I've seen the worst evils in the entire universe. I've seen the creation of monsters beyond comprehension, and that thing, I wake up at night and hope, I pray that I never, in all of my infinite existence, have to meet another singular creature. Anything that thing spawns will be known and will go down in every hall ever as the worst creatures that have crawled out of any womb, whether it be stone, flesh, or wood. It is the worst creature that I have ever seen, that I have ever spoken with, or ever had to deal with. In all of my existence, I have fought demons, I have fought monsters the size of mountains, and that thing was evil. How is my mind?
Alrighty.
Actually, that was actually pretty accurate to how I was role playing your character.
Yes.
Your character, when I was role playing him, hated this guy, and
like,
I think there was one point, a couple of you guys were like wanting to kill him at one point in time during that session. Like, he passed out at one point in time, and Legolas was like looking at him and was like, "Should we just leave him and move on?"
I was the only one sympathetic to him because he was a hobbit.
Yeah. Okay, this is just like, why does Jaden make the character that is the hardest to deal with in any way, and he roleplays them? Like, he doesn't roleplay with the party, he roleplays outside of the party, and then expects everybody to go along with him, and if he dies, we have to, like, pay the consequences.
He actually did a pretty decent job with this character, I think.
Yeah, it was a fun character.
Personally, I think this is the best character he's ever had so far. He actually did a fairly decent job. But, anyway, so that's his thoughts. Aaron, do you have any thoughts? He basically just insulted
I just like, alrighty. I didn't know you felt that way. And then I just continue walking.
Ah, yes.
And Legolas still just says nothing. He's just walking. And then it gets to the point where it's getting so dark. It's starting to get a little rocky and hilly. So you're getting close to the mountains. It's getting really dark. So Legolas says, "Let's stop here and take a rest."
Sounds like a good idea.
Cool. Everyone take a long rest.
Okay, I just get a hit die back, and my luck back.
Okay, so you are at 4 hit points. Hit dice.
Yep.
Isaac, you are now at 2 hit dice at 16 hit points. Do you want to spend any hit dice?
Yes, I would like to spend 2 hit dice.
Okay, so you are down to 0 hit dice.
I don't understand, like, why it matters if I have hit dice or not. I know I could, like, heal extra, but, I'm just gonna heal.
Well,
I'm at 16 hit points.
Okay, so, yeah. And you also open up all your spell slots again.
Yeah. 2d8. Actually, it's 2d12. 2d10.
2d10 plus Constitution, right? Pretty sure.
Plus Constitution. What's my con? That would be 20 health, because I just rolled.
So you gained 20 health?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you should be at, what, 36 right now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that was pretty good. Let's see. Okay, so do you guys want to do anything while you're long resting? Legolas is still not on speaking terms with anybody. He's just kind of brooding and moody.
I point over to Legolas and call Pooh nose, and then sleep.
Okay. So everyone...
Yeah, I do my 4-hour long rest, and then just kind of sit there and kind of look around at the trees for the last 4 hours.
Okay. This uneasy feeling you have just keeps growing and growing and growing, and it's not only directed toward the ring, but now it almost feels like it's part of this unknown deal that's in your head that you've had. Like, you made this deal, and you feel like this uneasiness towards the ring is affecting the deal somehow. And you still don't know what the full deal was.
Yeah.
Like, all you know is that part of the deal, which was keep the ring away from Saruman. But you feel like the part you don't know, you feel like it's affecting that.
Try. All right. I gotta think through this.
You want to move on while you think about it, or do you want to kind of just take a minute?
Yeah, go ahead and move on.
Okay.
So you have other things.
Yeah. So you guys all wake up. Legolas seems like he's in a better mood. He makes breakfast for you guys. You guys decide the sun is now is up. It's not cloudy, but you still can't really see where it's at because of like the thick canopy. But you do know you're up close to the mountains.
All right.
Is that another meme you just sent, Aaron?
Yeah, you can ignore that.
I'm gonna look at it because
it's not towards you or anything. It's more of the group as a whole.
Oh man, that's bad. That's dirty. Oh man.
It's true. It's true.
That is so true. But that was just man, Aaron, that's cruel. All right. Anyway, sorry for everyone watching. You cannot see the memes. Maybe I will put them on our Facebook. But then again, no one's gonna get it because these are inside jokes. So, anyway, all right. So Legolas is like, we are heading the right way. At least I think we're somewhere along the mountains.
So we can see the mountains?
Oh yeah. You're right there at the foothills. It's starting to.
So then we know which way we need to go.
Yeah,
we just need to go towards the mountains.
We need to go. The only problem is.
We know that it's west now, so we actually have a landmark. So
the only problem is you don't know if you're up here or if you're down here. But you know which way to go.
We were originally up here, and I doubt we could have gotten all the way down here in the time we traveled.
Doubtful,
the one day?
Doubtful, but I mean, for all you know, you could be. It is doubtful, but you never know. So, you guys keep going. Legolas is like, should we cross here, or should we try to find another way?
Hang on, if I look at the mountains, which side are the trees on? On my left or on my right?
I mean, they're on both.
If I'm like on the edge of the forest.
Well, you guys. If you're on the, what do you mean if you're on the edge?
We were traveling along the edge of the forest. So that if I walk out to a distance to see where the thick of the forest is.
Because you guys are up here then, right?
Yeah.
You weren't you weren't deep in the forest.
Yeah, we decided not to go deep because we sent the orcs going deep. Right. We sent the orcs all the way in.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so... Okay, fine. So, you guys are up here. Sometimes, Aaron, I tell you, you guys are up here.
Logic.
Kind of at the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we cross here. This is where it was to cross.
Still no sign of that Balrog, but up in the distance, up in the distance through the haze, you can kind of see a little bit of smoke rising.
And that's up to the north.
Other than that,
is that towards the north?
Yes, towards the north. You see smoke rising. But
let's just head west.
Okay. Isaac, anything going on?
Like for my character or what?
Yeah, just with your character.
Yeah.
Anything you doing?
Probably look on for stuff like I can use for my tinkering tools, like scraps of wood that I can like make into things, like a flute or like a.
Just picking up sticks, a couple small rocks and stuff like that.
Wait. Okay, this is very important. Is there any cool-looking stick around?
Cool-looking stick. Well, this is Fangorn's forest, so there's a few twisted branches.
Okay, I need to know if it looks like a sword.
Like a sword? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, so like a sword. I need to know.
Like a wooden, like shaped like a sword?
Like a wooden sword. Like, just say yes or no if there's a cool-looking stick around.
I mean, a lot of sticks look like swords, so...
Okay. So if you look on the bottom of the screen here, you might want to scroll down a little bit. You see some sticks These are your options here. You got a stick that's a little twisted, like that. You got a stick that comes down with, it's attached to another one. It's also a little twisted. Then you got a really wonky stick, big old fanghorn stick that's kind of twisted like that.
Okay, I take the big old fanghorn stick.
And rushes down like that. So those are your options.
I take all of them.
Okay.
I take all the sticks.
Okay, and they're not very big either.
He wanted one to look like this. He wanted one that looks like this.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you didn't quite find a stick like that. But,
or one that looks like a gun. Like bang, bang, bang. Like just something like that.
Okay, well, nothing. I don't think anything.
What about one like that?
I don't think anything quite like that grows in the wild. But
has anybody seen the meme of like that guy who literally found a perfect
a wizard's staff
with like the perfect sword stick?
There's a guy who found a perfect wizard stick that twisted in a perfect spiral at the top.
Yes, it was so freaking so good.
Alright, so the sticks aren't very big. I mean, they're yay big. I mean, they're small enough.
I will still take them.
They're small enough you can fit into your backpack.
Can I look for a decent walking stick?
Yeah, and I mean,
for a hobbit.
You find one easily. Legolas is just like, let's tackle these mountains, guys, and get out of here.
See, this is why I grabbed the walking stick. Mountains.
Yep. Okay.
No!
Okay, so you guys start walking. It's pretty rough going on. It's really rocky and hilly. You got to do a lot of climbing. You see not very many, but you see a couple crows flying up ahead. And right up above you. Flying around, minding their own business. And anyway, you see that. You guys keep going. Behind you, all of a sudden, you hear some rocks start to just fall behind you.
Alrighty.
Just kind of odd, just some rocks just start falling. Kind of weird.
So we're already we're in the mountains.
You're in the mountains.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check to see if I find anything oh, can I look for a cool rock?
Ooh. Yeah, you find a cool rock, sure.
What's its color?
A slight beige red.
Yeah, well, not red, but more.
Looks like it's beige red.
Well, no, because these are more these are hardcore mining mountains. More like
Still have colorful rock, like granite.
Yeah, just like a basic granite stone.
Okay.
Granite can be red.
It's got kind of an odd shape to it because it's oblong with what looks like a sediment deposit in the middle. So it's almost kind of like hollowed out a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good. I love that rock.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it Dave.
Cool. Something like that, yeah. Okay, so you guys are going. You don't, other than the rocks falling behind you, you don't really hear anything else. It's just long going. However, you guys do come across a cave. After about 5 hours of walking, you guys come across a cave, and Legolas suggests that you guys take a short rest in the cave, and just chill right
How deep is the cave? Is it just like a little inlet, or it's like a full-blown cave?
It looks at first like a little inlet, but you can see it narrows. So let me see if I can draw it on the map.
Like a top view, like a dissected view?
Yeah. So, and this is not up to scale or anything.
Oh yeah.
But
just a general shape.
It opens up kind of like a little alcove here, but then it narrows, really narrows up there, but you don't know what's beyond here because it's dark. So Legolas suggests, let's stop in here and take a rest in this perfectly cool cave.
Hunter, you are not doing well with...
Oh, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to be a little sus here.
I go to the inlet where it, like, tightens.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take out my ball bearings, which I have 1,000 of.
Mm-hmm.
And then I grab a fistful, and I kind of sprinkle them right in the narrow spot.
Okay.
Kind of like if you put your full weight on them, you slip and fall, like stepping on marbles.
Okay. Now you do hear a little like water dripping. It's like a drip, drip, drip in the inside of behind the narrow opening.
I just have several handfuls of ball bearings just sitting in that entry.
Okay.
So that if anyone were to walk through there, they would most likely slip and fall.
Okay. So Legolas kind of sits down on a rock, and he's just like, you can tell he's thinking. He's contemplating. He's deep in thought. He's got kind of a. You can tell he's working something out. He's working something in his head. Aaron, you're contemplating this feeling.
Yeah.
Isaac, you're just resting. I mean, you do whatever you want to do.
Yes. Sleep.
You do whatever you want to do.
Can I just...
Aaron, what's going on?
Huh?
What's going on? You got an hour to think. You could also speak to one of your friends. Legolas is just like he's dead set thinking about something.
I'm also thinking about like that whole feeling like with the deal, especially since like I do want to know what the deal is. Can I try and like make an intelligence check to see if I remember anything from the deal?
Remember the deal? No. The deal is still blank to you. But you feel like you're getting closer to figuring it out. Like you feel like you're almost there, but it's almost as if this thing that's bothering you is standing in the way. Like if you can open that door, you're in. But not quite sure.
Okay.
But again, most of it's directed at the ring. And,
yeah.
This uneasiness that like, kind of like Legolas was talking about. You got the satisfying thrill of the hunt, and then you lose the game, and just that devastating kind of just like, I lost it. Where is it? Sort of feeling. And like you said, kind of like, oh, I'm on vacation. Did I forget to close the garage? So one of those sort of things.
You guys give me new stuff.
Alright, well, he's off.
Can I take, I have a flask, and I kind of like, is this a type of flask that would have like a metal ring or like the...
A flask?
Like a flask. Yeah, okay. So a flask, it's used for holding oil, so it's just an oil flask. But is there like a metal ring on like the cap of it to make sure it like doesn't leak or anything, or is it just like a basic metal flask that's solid metal?
I'm gonna say...
Or is it more like a leather one with like
more of a leather
ring?
More of a leather one.
Or does it have like any like type of metal ring to like help close it with the stopper? Keep the shape of the entryway.
I mean, it has a little wire around it to help.
Okay. So I guess what I'll do is... I actually have 2 flasks of oil. I don't know why. I guess I'll go also to the entryway. That small little entryway here. And along with all those ball bearings, empty a flask of oil there.
Okay.
it's not gonna be fun if someone steps there.
Alright, so you've
Oily marbles.
So you've lost a flask
Flask.
of oil.
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, so I'll mark it off on mine.
Okay.
And then I'll just take that, what I'll do is cut the cap, like that opening of the flat of that leather flask, kind of like in a ring shape with that wire,
Okay.
and just kind of make it into like a leather ring, just to
Okay.
fidget with.
Just a fidget. Okay.
And you keep the wire in there to help it keep its shape.
Yeah. Yeah. So is that all you're doing, or you want to talk to anybody? Maybe.
No, I'm still trying to think through like what I want to do with this whole feeling with the deal.
Okay. Out of the corner, out of your peripheral vision, you can tell Legolas is looking at you periodically, just like glancing up at you, and almost like he's studying you. And then he'll look away, think for a little while, and then look back to you.
Yeah. So where's Legolas sitting in this little inlet?
Okay, well, like I said, it's not to scale, but
Like kind of like in the area. You don't have to move his character or anything, just like a.
say you're sitting right here by the opening, so right around here.
Yeah, I'm here because I've been doing stuff there.
Legolas is kind of behind you right here, and then Palando's just dilly-dallying right there.
Okay. I don't like my position. I'm going to pace over to here
Okay.
and just sit down so I can have everybody in view, but also this suspicious passageway in view.
Okay. Legolas kind of watches you move, kind of just like, it's like, what's going on? Like, wondering, like, why you're moving. Doesn't really know. Like, he just watches you move. He's very suspicious.
When I make the leather ring, can I have my back facing towards Legolas?
Yeah. I mean, he might get a little suspicious, but...
But then I walk over here, and then I basically hold the leather ring in my hand, and just kind of fill it, basically like what I'm doing now, just with the ring, but moving it enough to where it's hard to see what it is.
Yeah. Well, Legolas, you know Legolas, he looks over at you, he's like, Perrin, what is that in your hand?
It's but the opening of a flask.
May I see it?
Go ahead. And I toss it over to him.
He looks at it. He looks at the circular ring that you've made, and he's like, I don't know, it almost kind of resonates with him. He just looks at it, and he gets this hard...
If he wants it, he can keep it.
He just gets this hard look in his face, clenches it in his fist, looks down. He's conflicted on the inside, apparently.
If you want to keep that, go ahead.
No, Perrin, here, I'll return it back to you.
Thank you.
How is the ring?
I just realized.
Or what?
If something does come through the passageway, not only is it slippery, but it's oily, which is flammable.
Yeah.
So
he
Isaac can set stuff on fire.
So he kind of looks at you and is like, how has the ring been doing? How are you faring?
It's I have the uneasy sense kind of focused more towards the ring. And how I know I was brought back for some reason. You know, I am dead, of course. And I was brought back for some reason. And I feel like the longer the ring is here, the more my deal with some entity that I made to come back feels wrong with the ring.
What do you mean, feels wrong with the ring?
It's an uneasy sense.
I'm not quite sure I understand.
Well, for example, like, I made this deal, and there are parts of it that I know. Like, I know that the ring can't fall into... I'm just kind of like holding up the leather ring, kind of just gesturing, like, the ring, it can't fall into the hands of Saruman. That I know. But the longer the ring is here, I feel like whatever deal I made, I would break it.
What would happen if you break this deal?
I have no clue. I have no memory of what happened or what I promised. So fuzzy. I don't know. Probably because I died and I was in some sort of afterlife. And
Hello.
who knows what I could have been, what I could have promised to become back. All I know is that I was brought back for a certain reason, and I only know a small part of it.
Considering all that you have been through, you were brought back, and then, whether it be fate or something, drew you to Rivendell, and...
Oh, that was Gandalf. That was definitely Gandalf.
Well, was it really Gandalf, or was there something else that drove Gandalf and you together and caused you to come to Rivendell and take this burden upon yourself? Could it be that you've come back for the purpose of bearing this burden?
Maybe, but I definitely know it was Gandalf that took me to Rivendell because I was hanging out with him. We were great friends, and he said he had to go to Rivendell. I had nothing else to do, so we just went there.
Well, keep in mind that you all went to Rivendell while Gandalf was away with Saruman having his little wizard power.
But Gandalf, he's talked to me about Rivendell and how it's a great place.
Yeah.
We were eventually buddies because I was a hobbit.
But nonetheless,
Gandalf loves his hobbits.
Nonetheless, my friend, it appears that fate has brought you to Rivendell, and on this journey, carrying this ring, it makes me feel that, for good or ill, you may still have a part to play in the fate of this ring and the fate of this
Indeed.
conflict in Middle-earth.
Indeed. But I feel like something with my deal is different now with the ring.
Different.
Like I said, I feel like I may be breaking something on my end of the deal. I don't know what, because I don't know what the deal is.
What do you think it could be that you're breaking?
No clue. It could be that I'm maybe supposed to take it north, not west, or that's what or not Boromir, but Aragorn was saying that we should destroy it. Who knows? Who knows what I agreed to? I really don't know. I'm hoping to find out before I die.
Again.
Yeah.
It's like, so this ring, is it still heavy upon you?
I do feel it is. As anyone would be burdened with this, for it is an object of great power.
Indeed. I merely ask because...
It's like carrying the weight of the sun.
I merely ask because ever since we left the forest, you feel... You look chipper. You don't look as burdened as you did before. Almost something in your countenance seems to have uplifted you. You're not as...
I am more... Yes, I am more tough.
It seems that something has changed, but I don't know. Maybe it is my tired elven eyes.
And this ring, I feel, has had an effect on all of us.
It has.
No way.
Personally, your friend, your wizard friend, he, I believe he is suffering the worst. I've seen him, watching you at times, and I fear that he is more corrupted than, he is falling quicker than either of us. This is why I've suggested we leave him behind when we broke away from Rohan, but I would just keep an eye on him.
Oh, don't worry. I know a few tricks about dealing with wizards.
Yes. Very well then. So, alright, so about an hour passes. You guys want to move on, or you guys want to do something else? You want to go venture into the cave? You want to...
I just feel bad for whoever is in the
What do you think
cave.
we should do?
Okay, so first of all, Isaac, where the cave entrances that goes deeper is right here. And what I have done is basically dropped a bunch of metal marbles and then doused the whole area in oil, so that if anyone walked over that, they'd slip and fall. So if we were ambushed, we'd get at least a warning, and you could set it on fire.
Cool.
But do you want to venture into the cave?
I don't know, cause
Hunter definitely wants us to go into the cave.
I have no preference.
What do you think we
Legolas,
should do?
however, does not want to. He insists that that's not
No,
the mission.
I do not want to go into the cave. No way. No way.
Legolas knows that deep in the heart of the mountains lie many secrets that has not been uncovered in Middle-earth.
If we're going to head out of the little inlet, I'm going to gather up as many of the ball bearings I can find and yes, leave.
Okay. Well, you wasted a flask of oil, but other than that,
I got another one.
okay.
Can I use control water
Control
to
water.
get it all up?
Well, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not water.
It says.
Hang on, let me look up the... Hang on.
And wait, where do you have control water at?
As one of my cantrips.
I don't see it. I only see Mage Hand, Mending, and Light. Oh, I don't see control water on here.
Wait. I meant shape water. Wait, do I have that?
I still don't see shape. I don't
You
see.
You instantaneously move.
I still don't see shape water or anything.
Huh. Yeah, I don't have it. Never mind.
All right. Yep. So we just leave the oil behind, and then
No, that's fine.
poor creature will come by in a few weeks and fall and break his neck. And it's gonna be all
Nail his head on some rock.
Alright, so you guys keep going. Oh, I didn't ask if anyone wanted to heal up. Actually, I'm gonna have Legolas go back and heal up. And hit dice.
Can I try to... Isaac, do you have any leather?
Yes. Why?
Could I try to fashion a sling?
I also have a little bit of rope, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, Hunter, can I try to fashion a sling, or...
Yeah.
Aaron, you do realize that I
okay.
have Tinker's tools, and I have the
Yeah, have you-
to do that.
Have you make me a sling? Could Isaac make me a sling?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so now I have a sling, and I've got a great idea for this.
Of course you do.
You're gonna throw the ball bearings at people, aren't you?
Yeah, but I still have oil.
Oh no, Aaron. I can't wait.
Hunter regretted letting me have a sling.
I can't wait until the day when I kill this character. And I'm going to have it be done in the worst possible way. I'm going to have one of these crows just dive at you, carry you away, and drop you from a high place.
That's such a funny thing. That's so funny.
Okay, so Hunter, a sling normally does 1d4 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
plus your modifier, whatever it is.
And what's your modifier?
How much extra?
Your modifier is
5.
5. 5. Right?
5. It's dexterity. It's a dexterity-based weapon.
Ah,
Well, but you're at 0 at oh wait, that's Palando. Never mind. Okay, I see it.
How much more damage would it do if the ammunition was lit on fire?
Well, it would burn the sling, I would imagine.
Well, leather can take a lot of fire, especially if it's good leather.
Yeah, like what was the rope
If it's,
for? Where'd you put the rope?
well, so there's 2 types of slings. You can have like a slingshot, and then you can have the sling that's like more of the average ones where you spin it
leather
around.
pouch that holds the rock.
Pouch, and then the rope
Okay.
is
I'll tell you what.
there.
If the fire, excuse me, if the ammunition is on fire for just a couple seconds, in the leather, you'll be fine. But if it's in there for too long, it will burn the leather.
Yeah. But like, how much extra damage would it do if it hit someone?
Oh, I don't know. I'll do like 2 fire damage.
An extra, just 2 plus 2,
Yeah.
or it's an extra d4 maybe.
I just do extra plus 2.
Plus 2 fire.
Yeah. So it's like going to be a plus 8 to hit.
Yeah, because.
Okay. I will write
And now I got some more ranged weapons.
Cool. Alright, so you guys
And
go
it has a
a little on your way. You hear some more rocks fall behind you. Legolas takes no heed of it. He's not paying attention. He's got a lot on his mind.
I guess we continue.
Okay, so you get about to the top of the mountain, and you're just overlooking Middle Earth, and like, wow, it's so cool. You can see fire rising from the northeast, from the northeast where you guys just came from. Kind of over in this general direction, you see smoke. Doesn't look good. Looks like there's a lot of fire over there. You see a lot of fire in Rohan too. Like the entire kingdom is just there's smoke everywhere. It's so bad that almost the entirety of the south looks like it's on fire. And there's also a dark shadow over Mordor, obviously. Over here in the west, everything looks peaceful. Everything looks fine. Looks very safe. You can see the mountain that you guys tried to cross earlier in the story, right up around here. Still looks cold and bitter and snowy and no fun. But other than that, you guys don't really see anything. Everything looks good. It's getting close to dark. Legolas is like, hey, let's take another long rest. Alright, so
I'm fine with that. I don't need to reset anything.
well, you get 1 more hit dice, so you're at 5 hit dice. Isaac, you are at 1 hit dice now. Do you want to spend it and regain some health?
yes, please.
Okay, so that puts you back at 0. It's a 1d6 plus Constitution.
It's not 1d6, it's 1d10.
1d10, I'm sorry.
8 plus 3, that is 12. So 12 plus 26, it's 48. Right?
48. Okay, so you're about 10 away from max. Alright. Okay, so you guys want to do anything while long resting? Any conversations? Any more thoughts? Anything going on you guys want to talk about? Or you guys want to do anything?
I want to ask the groups, like, would you like to see my ability with the sleight of hand? A magic trick, perhaps.
Legos is just like, it would take our mind off of our current problems. Why not? Humor us.
Alrighty. So, I just walk straight up to Legolas, and then I'm going to do kind of like the old tricks, just like, feel behind your ears, there's nothing there, right?
So he sticks a finger behind his long, pointy ears, and is just like, oh, I feel nothing except these prosthetics that are keeping my ears together.
Got little toothpicks back there to keep them from falling down. And look at my hands, nothing there.
Nothing there.
And then I like kind of roll up my sleeve, nothing in the sleeve.
He just looks curiously at that eye on the back of your glove.
Sick, nothing on the sleeve.
And I see nothing.
And then I pull off the glove and just stick it in my pocket. Nothing in the glove.
Nothing there.
Then I will reach behind his ear and attempt to kind of like, kind of the illusion of like pulling something behind his ear, a pinion.
Mm-hmm.
A pigeon like a stake for like climbing out. So sleight of hand. Let's do this.
Put a stake in his head. Ugh.
Well, no, it's like just pull it behind his ear and be like,
how would you fit that?
Oh, this was back there. It's whole sleight of hand of you hide it when you're like moving it.
Alright, go ahead and try
sleight of hand. And then I'm going to use my knowledge from a past life that I get from my race. So that adds a d6 to my score.
Okay. I thought you were going to use luck on a magic trick roll. It was like,
no, I'm not going to use luck. I'm not going to use luck.
Use something else.
Okay, so my total score for that is 34 for sleight of hand.
Okay, yeah. You pull it out. You pull it. He sees it out of the corner of his eye, and as you're pulling it out, he lurches forward, grabs your wrist, and it's like burns your wrist the way he grabbed it. And
hey,
he's like, it's like, what is that? Give it to me! And he like, and he gets it in focus, sees what it is. Slowly lets go of your hand. He says, I'm sorry, Perrin. I apologize.
And this is behind your ear, Legolas. So this is maybe what's making you feel uneasy.
He walks away now. He walks away and he's just kind of melancholy and he sits down. Yeah.
Wow, this is like the most interesting reaction I had from that magic trick. Wow, that is.
I tell you, he's starting to lose it. He's getting a little.
Okay, I want to just. So he's like away from us. He's like away from us, right? He just kind of like walks.
He walked about 30 paces away and just sat down off by himself.
I'd like to just kind of whisper to Palando, like in like a hushed voice, like, I do feel that the ring has gotten to him a lot. Palando, you there?
Yeah, what do we need?
Just whispering. Did you see that whole interaction with me and Legolas with the magic trick?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just whispering to you after his little outburst. I feel like the ring has really gotten to him. That reaction was way out of line for a simple magic trick. I guess
Hunter, why is your screen off?
I'm not at my
computer
right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Isaac, why is your screen off?
Because I don't like people seeing my face. The CIA already knows what I look like. Leave me alone.
Let's just say,
Posted
keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. If he's been very anxious to see the ring,
Yes.
and that's all. So just keep an eye out for Legolas. But cool, now I can add up to an extra 6 to any ability check.
Okay, so you guys decide. Is that all you guys are gonna do, or do you want to do anything?
Yeah, just kind of telling Palando to keep an eye on Legolas.
Alright. So the long rest ends, and Legolas is still just not. He's not feeling right. You have to end up. You guys have to actually convince him to keep moving on now. Like he's not wanting. He's kind of reluctant to get up and keep going.
I'm not the persuasion person.
Oh no! You don't have to persuade him. But I mean, he does get up. But you guys have to be like, "Hey, Legolas, time to go." And he does have to follow, but he's not as. It's like he's just not got it. He's starting to go off a little bit. So let's do marching order. Hello. Where did all of my players go? Isaac, are you still there?
Yeah, what's up?
Marching order.
I'll be in the middle.
Okay.
Hello?
Aaron?
Can you not hear me?
I could not hear you. You kind of just vanished.
I guess I'll be in the back.
Okay.
So we can kind of keep Legolas in the front, kind of just keep an eye on him.
Alright. He's just walking, he's very slowly, his shoulders are a little slumped, and there's just this weight on him. Like he was talking to you, like it looked like there was a weight gone from you. It's now on him. And he's just kind of dragging his feet. He's just kind of dragging his feet. He's not speaking to anybody. Yeah. A few more crows go by overhead. Not a lot goes on there. What do I want to do? Okay. You guys want to do anything? While you're walking? Or?
I don't really have anything.
I don't have any idea of what I would want to do.
Okay.
Mountains aren't a very interesting place.
Yeah, it's a mountain.
I could make them interesting, but I don't know if you guys would like that.
Please don't.
Okay, ginormous trolls just show up out of nowhere and just charge at you. Actually, go ahead, you guys.
Actually, let me do that.
Have you guys go ahead and roll survival?
Survival, alright. 21. I rolled decent.
11.
11. Okay, you guys are all good. You're not lost. You're still going.
Yay! I'm not functionally disabled.
Yeah. I mean, somewhere in the distance you hear a howling. Kind of sound. I mean, not like a warg howling. It sounds like a wolf. But it's not too far from you guys. It kind of makes you guys stop and like, wolves. Yikes, scary. Legos looks around and says, "There's a wolf pack just to the south of us. Coming this direction. Perhaps we should take precautions."
Alrighty then. I do believe that is a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, they're not, like, super close, but they are coming towards you guys over the mountains.
Still a good idea.
Yeah, so Legolas is just keeping an eye on him. He's not really, like, doing anything particular. But, what do you guys want to do?
What do we do? I have no idea. We're still walking through the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what I would want to do. No,
Okay.
I
I don't think there's much we could do in the mountains.
Okay, so, well, I'm talking, like, with these wolves that are somewhat nearby.
I'd say just like kind of, I guess keep an active perception, kind of notice if we see anything.
Okay.
actively look out for wolves.
Alright. So about a couple hours pass. Legolas looks around and says, he looks with his elf eyes and says that they've picked up our trail. I'm afraid we may have to dispatch these creatures.
How many are they?
I count 6.
6 wolves. Do we believe we could take on 6 wolves? Do they look like normal wolves or like crossbred with wargs?
Oh, they appear to me to be just plain, regular, good old-fashioned wolves.
And that's what I don't like, because we're dealing with a wizard who has an orc army with wargs, and I don't know much about magic,
That is very true.
but I know it can be weird.
That is very true, and his crows are still hovering about us.
I don't know, it could maybe like make them somehow explosive. I don't want to find out.
Perhaps we should try to cover our trail somehow? Maybe throw them off?
Indeed. I myself do not need to eat any rations, so we can use my rations to try and throw them off the trail.
Perhaps
Or
but
we could find another way.
they're not following our food, they're following us.
Yeah. I mean, I have an old set of clothes.
I'm not sure how well that would do. Unless you've worn these clothes recently.
Nope.
Okay, well, that wouldn't help. Polando, do you have any idea how we might be able to throw these wolves off of our scent?
I don't know. How about we create like a false scent, or like walk through a river to like lose the scent?
Well, there's no river up in the mountains. As you guys are speaking,
Then we find the wolves born, and then we kill them.
you find what?
Cut them open and string them.
Oh, okay.
We kill them all.
All right. Well,
I don't know, man.
as you guys are talking, yeah, the wolves finally catch up, and you are forced to fight 6 wolves. I'm not gonna bother drawing it on the map because it's just wolves. But there's 6 wolves. Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
Guys, my phone listens to me so much, I'm getting targeted Instagram ads about how terrible the Mormons are.
Wait, you talk bad about the Mormons? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I made it like a... You hate the Mormons.
Hey Isaac, did you know that you can actually...
They're like, oh, we're Christians.
That you can actually go to, like, there's a website for this, and you can send Mormons to people's house.
It's like if you
Really?
got someone you don't like.
Actually,
And you can do this for, like, to host up businesses.
So we just like have them all show up at Aaron's door one day.
That would be... I'm not doing that, because he'd do that, like, trickly back at me.
It's like, hey, this is Mormon DoorDash. We were called here to this guy's house.
Mormon Dash. Yeah. I just start sending them to, like, remote places, and they get lost, and, like, they're never found.
Send them to Hunter's house.
Oh, well, they would never be able to find my house. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, no.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, where's this house? Oh, it's down this gravel road that looks like a driveway in most places, but is actually a road.
Basically, you think, like, you talk about, like, the straight and narrow. This is the straight and narrow. Okay, roll.
Okay, but I guess we fight the wolves.
Yeah, roll initiative, everybody.
Initiative. Yeah, and I did draw up the wolves.
I wasn't gonna use that. I mean, well, I guess if you want to use that, you can. I'm not gonna have it on.
I got a 3.
If you do want to have it,
19.
19 and a 3. Okay.
3!
If you do want to do that, I apologize for deleting. Let me see if I can undo it.
It's fine.
Okay, if you do want to do that, I wasn't gonna have it on my screen, so whichever you want to do.
It's more so I can keep track of where they are.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, you can. Just know that I'm not going to be using your point of reference.
Alrighty. Then I don't really need it then.
Okay. Alright. 6 wargs. 6. Okay.
Wargs? I thought you said wolves.
Wolves, I'm sorry. They are wolves. So, the first one is going to charge you guys. It's going to go straight...
So they're first in initiative?
Oh! No, well, I'm going to give them the first attack, because they're the ones attacking. So,
Alright.
they are not technically the first in the initiative, but for this turn they will be. First one's going to run. First one's going to charge at Aaron. 22.
I use Uncanny Dodge. He still hits. It's just I take half damage.
Let me find a D8.
I use Kill Wolves.
Alright, D8. Half damage, you say?
Yes.
Take 3 damage.
I'm at 60.
The other two more run to Isaac. So Isaac, go ahead and got a 14 and we got a 8. I do not believe.
Okay, how, like, far away are the wolves from us?
Well, these 2 are attacking you.
Oh, okay. These
So
2?
They miss.
Here, Isaac, if
Okay,
you want to
we
look at
wanna
a map, I can draw it out.
Yeah, let's go ahead and draw it out, I guess.
Well, if Isaac wants to see it, just for him so he knows. Us is blue, I guess.
Can I, like, throw these wolves against each other and, like, throw them off? Or?
And wolves are red, so 2 on Isaac, 1 on me, and I don't know about the other 3. I'll just...
Yeah, the other 3 are still charging.
Is there a ledge or something? Or, like,
no,
what?
no, not right here. There's no
Okay.
current ledge, but I'm just gonna say that's their turn. They both missed you. We're gonna go to Aaron now. See what he wants to do.
Alrighty. I will.
Who is?
Isaac, you're not muted.
Well, I just muted him, so. It turns out.
Wait, you muted it on on your side.
Yeah,
I could still hear him.
Oh well, I muted it. Okay. Alright.
Okay, so first attack, I'm going to hit the guy in front of me.
Okay. Do your worst.
That is an 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
That is 13 damage.
13. Yeah, he's a little hurting. Still going.
And then I will dip one of the ammunitions that I have, one of the ball bearings, in the oil as I pull it out and sling it at the one next to Isaac.
Okay.
And then light it on fire.
Okay. The one next to Isaac. So what, this guy?
Yeah. So it's going to be lit on fire. I'm going to shoot him, and he's going to have sneak attack.
Right there?
Oh yes, I have a very supportive family.
I see that.
Okay, so
do they know that we're recording?
This is recorded.
Well, it does go on YouTube, right? You know, it does go on YouTube.
Yes, they do. I know. Okay. Okay.
So you're attacking the one with...
Aaron, was your dad violently yelling at you again?
What, Isaac?
I'm just being stupid, sorry. That was uncalled for.
No, they were just informing me that they're going to watch Mission Impossible.
Ew.
Hey, they're good movies. Okay, so I'm going to attack this guy with the flaming ball bearing.
Okay.
And I get sneak attack damage because he's right next to Isaac.
So if the ball bearing is in there for very long, it's going to burn the sling.
I light it, pop it in, and then throw it. So that is an 18 to hit again.
Yes.
So that hits. So then I also get sneak attack damage. So first of all, he takes 2 fire damage.
Yes.
And then he takes another 18 damage.
Yeah, he dies.
Poor Wolfie. And, okay, can it just, like, go straight through the eye and out the back?
Sure. Why not?
Cauterizing the wound, no gore.
Okay, that's your turn. It's Legolas's turn. He is going to shoot at this guy. Does he get double attack? He does not get double attack. He hits. He's going to do... let me see, what does he do? 12 damage on that guy right there. So... Okay, so that warg is also hurting. That is his turn. We go back to Aaron.
Okay. I guess I'll do the same thing, but instead, because I can't currently see the wolf that's attacking Isaac,
Right.
I will stay within the range of the attack of the wolf, but move to here.
Okay. I didn't figure it. Hold on.
I'll just redraw myself.
I got him.
You can't move drawings. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then first attack on him, and then another flaming attack on the other wolf.
Okay.
First attack, that's a 10.
No.
So that misses. Yeah, that misses. Second attack with another flaming one, so just hit in, pick it in, fling it. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. Are you which one are you attacking?
The one right next to Isaac.
Okay.
So I get sneak attack damage again.
Alright.
So 2 fire damage plus 18 damage again.
Yeah, you got him.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. This wolf is going to keep attacking you. He misses. These 3 wolves hate you, Aaron. You've taken out so many.
I assumed.
You've taken out so many of their buddies.
I only took out 2.
Yeah, but that's like most of them right there. So, run.
Not even half.
Run. You're the only one that's.
Okay, so 2 of the wolves are in the same space.
No. I'm sorry, I didn't roll that right. No, they're all
There we
in
go,
separate
then.
spaces. Okay.
Okay, I didn't know if you put them on the same.
4 of them. And this is just me trying to.
Well, 3. I only get 3 more attacks. 3 more attacks because that guy already attacked.
Which guy? Oh, that's right. Yeah.
One of them already attacked.
Yep. Unbelievable.
And my armor class is 17 right now.
Yeah. Somehow they all miss. Okay. Your turn. No, wait. No, Legolas' turn. He is going to shoot at this guy. He is going to miss miserably. And we're back to Aaron. Or back to...
What about Isaac?
No, back to Isaac, yeah. Isaac.
Yep.
It is your turn.
What's happening? Okay, so it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay, can I use my crossbow to, like... Actually, no. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Can I use my staff to, like, walk over to the wall? Give me a second. Can I use firebolt once on one of the wolves? The wolf right in front of me?
Yes.
Alright.
You have firebolt?
Rolling hit. Yeah, it's a cantrip. It's DC's 18.
Okay, I only have you down for 3 cantrips.
Yeah, he's Firebolt. He's been using Firebolt.
Yeah,
That's like been the only one he's been using.
Okay. I don't know, I must not have the complete list.
Is that not on my cantrips?
I don't see it.
No, okay, it's cantrips. It's firebolt.
Okay. So that's just the spell save DC?
No, that's an attack roll for him.
Okay.
Attack roll. My attack roll was 18.
Okay, yes, that hits.
Okay. Damage. 4.
4 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, the wolf just kind of like whimpered and then kept going. Legolas already did. We're back to Aaron.
Okay. Same guys I've been attacking to the bottom one.
Okay.
That is like 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
And then that is 7 damage.
You got him.
And then the one that is directly to the right of me.
Okay.
That's a 9.
No, that misses.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, that's your turn. So it's their turn now. 3 of them are going to keep attacking. I am everything I rolled was a single digit. Okay, so they all miss. They're just kind of like biting a tiny little halfling and somehow can't manage to hit him.
Well, I am pretty small. I'm not a big target.
Yeah, but if they've got you surrounded like that, I don't... Anyway, we're back to Legolas. He's going to... He's actually going to run up and attack this guy with his knives, and he gets double attack. One of them hits. The last one is a natural 1. So the one that he hits... let's see, who's attacked that one yet? No one's attacked that one yet. No, Legolas has attacked that one. He's gonna roll damage. He kills that one. Alright. Back to you, Isaac. Isaac, are you still with us?
Alright, I threw a firebolt at the one closest to me.
Okay.
Rolling. 11?
No.
Okay, then. That's my turn.
Alright. Aaron.
Okay, attack the one directly to my right, and I get sneak attack damage on him because Legolas is within 5 feet. That is 17 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so he most likely will die. 16 damage.
He's on his last life.
Oh. And then... why not? Last attack on him as well.
Alright.
That's an 11, so that misses.
Alright. Got 2 left. Let's see. It's their turn. They're both going to attack you. One of them hits, the other one rolls a natural 1. So the one that hits...
I use Uncanny Dodge.
How many times can you use that?
Once per round.
Okay. Take 5 damage. That's their turn, so it is now Legolas' turn. He is going to knife attack that guy again. He gets double attack. They both hit, so he takes...
He dies.
Oh, he has that 1 hit point anyway, so yeah. I forgot for a minute there. Yeah, he dies. Okay. Last one, Isaac.
Cast firebolt.
Okay.
It's a 25. I know it hits, I'm just gonna roll damage. 10 is the damage.
Okay, he's still going.
Oh my gosh, okay. That's my whole turn, so.
Alright, back to Aaron. Aaron, just kill him already. We know what you're gonna do.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yes.
no sneak attack damage, because nobody's near him. But that's 11 damage.
He dies. Alright, good job, everyone. First combat encounter of the session.
What, that was like 3 hours in.
2 hours and 39 minutes in. Well, actually, not too bad. We've not really been playing that long. Isaac, are you still with us?
Yep.
Okay, you seem just a little preoccupied.
Yeah.
So you are a little preoccupied?
No, I'm not. It's just that I do not have a character that can do like cool and interesting things in the moment. It's just cast spell or hit thing. I chose a fighter. I didn't choose like something deeply interesting. I just like
Mine's
this
a rogue.
seems interesting.
I hit thing.
Oh, that's all you do, Aaron.
Hit thing
You just
coolly. Well, Aaron, okay, I'm gonna tell you this honestly. You chose a cool class to get out of. I like screwed myself up because I chose to put everything in intelligence in a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does seem a little.
Yeah.
This
is why. Can I switch over to wizard, please?
Well, when you upgrade,
Please, Hunter.
When you
please.
upgrade, won't you be able to multi-class?
Yeah, but he wants to like fully change his entire class. He wants to fully just change the past 6 levels.
Because like, I'm supposed to be this cool and
He's supposed to be a wizard, but he's done no wizarding.
Tell you what.
Except for...
Exactly.
How is this? I will let you multi-class up to half of what your current level is.
So take away 3 levels in fighter.
Well, I am also going to upgrade you at the end of this session. So...
Yeah, but I'm down to 3.
4 levels.
So,
okay, 4 levels of wizard, 3 levels of fighter.
Okay.
So I'll let you do
Can
that.
I change it right now? Or
no, not right now. We'll wait till the end of the session.
We can level up.
At the end of the session, when you guys
okay.
level up, you can change that. But I'll let you do half.
Okay. Thank you.
We need something to
Thank
we
you.
need something to counter Aaron.
Okay, also, can I change my class? Because... I mean, no, subclass. Subclass.
What's your subclass?
Sorry. My subclass is Eldritch Knights, which makes me a wizard.
Makes you what?
Basically, I'm like a quarter caster. Like, basically, I'm half wizard. I'd also get, like, wizardy stuff still with it. It's just redundant, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna. No, I'd just say leave the subclass.
Alright, yeah. I'm fine with that. You skipped my level.
I really wish you could multi-class a subclass.
That would be cool.
What do you mean multi-class of subclass?
So you know, it's like, say you're an Eldritch Knight fighter, but then you want to take a bit of leveling in, say, Battle Master. You can't.
That would be way too overpowered.
Yeah.
Because some things just straight up complement each other to the point where it's like, why even play more than one class?
I mean, one way or another, Aaron would figure out a way to abuse that. So, there's really no point to that. Okay. Let's see what to do.
So, are we out of the mountains yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Or are we still in the mountains?
I'm gonna fast travel you guys out of the mountains because I do have an encounter planned. Okay, so you guys get to the foothills of the mountain. You guys get your sense of direction. You are right here. So, if I can put it on the map, you guys are right here on the map. So, you guys come down.
Are we going east or...
You're going west.
Ah.
So, you come out of the mountain. You're kind of on a little road, just walking down. all of a sudden you hear horses coming down towards you, and yeah, what do you guys want? Do you guys want to do anything? That you just hear just a gallop of horses.
I'd say.
Okay.
Is there any like big rocks around? Because we're at the foot of the mountain, right?
There's some rocks.
So like kind of position ourselves behind that.
Okay. So you guys get the
hide behind that.
You guys get behind the rocks and hiding. So these riders come around the band. It's elves, and they're carrying the banners of Rivendell.
Oh.
So.
What does Legolas do?
Legolas sees that they're friends, that they're kin, and he kind of gets up and waves to them, and they see him and come by. Apparently, it looks like they've been looking for you guys, because they immediately stop and go for you. Go for your group.
Alrighty.
They stop and look by and say, "Where is Lord Aragorn?"
I'm not the talker.
We do not know.
Well, we know. Isaac, we do know.
Oh, where
he went with the refugees of Rohan to Gondor.
He went with the refugees to go to Gondor. Sorry.
Oh, that is ill news. I had hoped that he would be with your party. And this is just like an elven messenger speaking to you guys. But you do notice there's an odd number of like elven soldiers with them too, and it just kind of strikes you as a little odd that there would be soldiers with this messenger. So they say that we had received word from Aragorn a little while ago that there was that. Perrin, will you step forward, Perrin? Lord Elrond has sent me to ask you some questions.
Alrighty.
Okay, so
I'm tough to get to answer.
Do you still have the one ring in your possession that you were sent to Mordor to destroy?
I do.
Okay. How long have you been on your journey to Mordor, and how is it that you are still on this side of the mountains, whereas Aragorn, and I do not see your companion Boromir, presumably he is with him, that they are in Gondor?
I really don't know how long it's been. I'm not going to get that. Ask either Legolas or Palando for time-wise.
But I don't understand. Did your party separate?
Yes.
They must have separated rather soon to be... you haven't even crossed the mountains.
Well... we had trouble when trying to cross the mountain the first time. Saruman casting his magic to make the path almost impossible to pass. And then we tried going through the mines of Moria.
Oh, that is ill indeed. I wonder which genius in your party thought that was a good idea.
I actually forget who of us decided to go there.
Legolas looks like, I think it was you, Perrin, that's suggested you take the mines. I for one was against that route.
Thought it was Palando for a second.
I really do not remember, but I know me and Lord Aragorn were firmly against it.
Oh yeah, definitely. You two were against it. I really don't know who was not against it. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to attempt to make a deception check.
Yeah, these are your friends.
But I feel like if we tell them the truth, something's gonna happen. I don't know. Actually, can I try to hint to my party members? Like, should I lie?
Well,
They feel off.
Go ahead and continue with your story. You said you were going through the mines of Moria.
And we encountered goblins and a troll, which was horrifying. Really ugly.
But I'm sure a hobbit of your uncanny ability was able to make short work of those.
Indeed, I did. The troll was really fun to kill.
Did you fight it? Did you fight it while it decimated all of your companions and you didn't even look at it? And you kind of fought behind your back and like some sort of nightmarish vision us elves have had in the past.
I more of just like surprise tactic. It was like right there, and then I was like right in the entryway, and it popped out, and I was right there.
Very good, very good. Anyway, continue with your story.
And then, let me tell you, then we met the Balrog.
Balrog. It is.
Yes, because the dwarves mine too deep. Because the dwarves mine too deep and too greedily.
That is great.
And they unleashed the Balrog.
You did kill it, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh. So you just left it in the mines?
I think it got out of the mines.
Okay, one of the soldiers like falls off their horses. Like everyone's like, "What?" It did.
I think it went to Lorien.
Lorien. They're like.
I'm not sure of that. I had a very unreliable source tell me that.
Like
but I do know that the Balrog got out. I don't know where it is or where it went.
It's like Lord Elrond is going to have a stroke when he hears this.
I know. It's awesome. We heard it. I actually don't know if it's in Lorien because we heard it from the creature named Gollum.
Gollum.
If you know who that is.
Yo, news gets worse and worse as it goes.
Yeah, Gollum. We tried. We left him tied up, and then turns out somebody actually cut him free. He didn't escape. Someone's helping Gollum.
Oh, this is ill indeed.
Yeah, so he told us that the Balrog followed us out of the mines.
And then world, I tell you, the Third Age has not been good to us elves.
And then our companion, I forget his name right now. He was the guy from Rohan.
Eorl, yes. He rode ahead.
Eorl, yeah.
He rode ahead.
Yeah, he rode ahead, and he found out that Saruman had sent the creature Wormtongue to deceive the king of Rohan.
Interesting.
And he got rid of Wormtongue, but then Sauron got mad and sent a massive army of orcs that absolutely decimated Rohan, and Rohan is in ruins and burning.
Well, men always were the stupid race of Middle-earth.
But they were a good... You can't deny that Rohan would have been a great ally against the forces of evil. So, then after we tried to help with that, Boromir and Aragorn took the refugees of Rohan down to Gondor.
Yes.
And then Eorl went to go find King Therod's son.
Yes.
Don't know where he is right now, but who knows what he did. Maybe he found them, maybe he died. I really don't know. There was a lot of orcs.
Lord Elrond frankly does not care.
And then, because the whole attack on Rohan, our party sought shelter in Fangorn Forest. And there we met Saruman. And he tried to kill us.
Oh no.
And now he's after the ring.
That is ill indeed.
So he's sending his forces, and I think they're still after us. If you look up, are there still crows in the sky?
Not right now.
Well, there's been a whole bunch of crows following us. So, not good.
So... I have near forgotten what my original message was with all of your ill news that you have to share.
And then we've been chased by a group of orcs. We actually lost them in Fangorn Forest. But we still think they're pursuing us. This big ugly orc named Ugluk.
Yes, well, we will chop off his head soon enough. But anyway.
He still might be in Fangorn, but I believe they're still chasing us.
Okay. Might I...
And then I still do.
So
Go ahead.
So from here, I'm presuming, you crossed over the mountains.
Yes, to try and lose the orcs.
Okay. Did you, or did you not, question Lord Aragorn about him coming with you westward?
Yes, we were, but he believed he would be better served protecting the people of Rohan, and he himself wanted to get to Gondor.
Did you tell him...
Same with Boromir, he just wanted to go to Boromir.
Did you, perchance, maybe mention why you were seeking to go westward?
Well, at the time, we were trying to draw away the horde of orcs that was chasing both of us. And we knew that the refugees of Rohan would be a lot slower than we were. So we were hoping to just kind of do a big loopy-loop through Fanghorn, lose them in the forest, and then meet up with Aragorn and Boromir down in Gondor, but that didn't happen.
So you thought you would cross the mountains?
That eventually came about maybe like 2 days ago when we were still being chased by orcs. Because we still couldn't lose them.
So your plan was to circle...
Originally it was originally just to go cut through a bit of... Originally it was just supposed to be cut through Fangorn, lose the orcs in Fangorn, and then circle right back down through Rohan to Gondor.
Through Rohan, which Saruman had destroyed, and was currently seeking the ring.
Yes, he's kind of skirting it, because we were scared to go around towards the river.
That sounds like a very stupid plan.
You know I am a dead hobbit.
Alright, so he says, so, you did not tell...
It all just kind of fell apart.
So, you did not tell Aragorn that you wished to take the ring west with you to get it away from Saruman. Is that what you're saying?
Say that again? It's been a long couple of days.
You did not...
Meeting Gollum,
so you are
going through Fangorn.
You are saying that you did not tell Aragorn that you were intending to take the ring west with you over the mountains and into the western regions of the world, perhaps even across the sea, to get the ring away from the reach of the Dark Lord.
I may or may not have, but that, I think, was all Legolas's idea.
Legolas looks at you and says, he's like, excuse me. I believe you were the one in the mines who recommended that we turn back and go west and leave the party. Let them continue.
No,
we would take
that was you.
I believe it.
You clearly said.
I believe it was you.
No, I fully believe. Can I try to deceive them all into believing that it was Legolas's idea?
Not yet. Legolas, Polendo, what happened? What went down?
What did happen?
Exactly, he doesn't remember. Let's go.
So, this is just me. Do you remember what went on, Isaac?
No, that was when he was
what
gone.
Specific event?
Like in the Mines of Moria.
That was when he was gone.
No, in the Mines of Moria when it was decided. Well, no. He never. Oh,
he wasn't part of it.
He was not part of that conversation. So okay.
So can I try to deceive them thinking it was Legolas?
Isaac, when Aaron and Legolas were deciding to go west, they did this when you were gone.
Yeah.
You did not want to
Isaac just kind of...
Okay, was Isaac here listening to this
No.
conversation,
No,
or
no.
was Palando away?
No.
Palando was here.
Okay.
You were
Palando was here. You were not.
Okay.
Legolas and Aaron confronted you about going west with the ring. You wanted to go south and continue with the mission.
Yes.
Legolas did not want to bring you along. Aaron did, and then they eventually just compromised and brought you. And you agreed to go west with them. So Legolas says, "Do you recall where
Isaac.
the decision came to go west, Palando?"
Yes, I do.
It was Legolas.
The elf sitting on top of the horse is like, "Oh, please, my good wizard, do tell."
No, thank you.
Let's go.
Well, Lord Elrond wishes to know. He insists.
I do not believe that for a moment.
He kind of just like shakes his head. We'll get back to that in a moment.
So can I kind of be like,
Wait. Okay, can I walk up to the horses and like ask them why they're here? Why the elves are here?
Sure, but then all the elves looked at you suspiciously and kind of think you're weird.
He's a wizard.
Yeah,
What are you
wait,
supposed to
can I be
say?
like neighing and like stuff and going like nay and just like doing like horse things?
Okay, so you're speaking in the Hunamans.
What is the humanimans?
Have you read Gulliver's Travels?
Oh yes. I have not read it, but I've seen the movie.
No,
Yes.
this is only in the book. This is only in the book.
Oh.
But there's a Gulliver goes to a land where horses were the dominant species, and they just like.
No. Okay, but I do want to just start speaking horse. What do they say, Hunter? What do they say?
Well, what do you ask? What do you say to them?
What is the true meaning of these elves being here?
They look at you, and if horses could glare, that's what they're doing. They don't say anything.
Except their eyes are way too far apart.
But they don't. They don't say anything.
Can I try and convince them to tell me why they're here?
Yeah, you can do the animal handling.
Can I do it with advantage? Because I can talk to them?
Not with advantage, but you can do animal handling.
Okay. Let's go, baby! An 18.
The first horse looks at you. The horse that the messenger is sitting on looks at you and says, "You have been a naughty wizard.
You need to speak it like a horse.
Okay.
You have been
Hey.
a naughty wizard."
Yes.
Alright, so that's all they say. No, so the messenger, Aaron, comes back and says, "We have received word from Lord Aragorn in Gondor, informing us that you, Perrin, the ring-bearer, confronted him, asking him to go with you west to take the ring away from Sauron. Is that true?"
Okay. That's what I did tell him, but it was all Legolas's idea. But Legolas thought it would be a better idea if it was coming from me, not him, because I was the ring bearer, and it might go over better with Aragorn.
He says, "Is this true?" Legolas says, he's like looking at you, and surprisingly, Aaron, he's like, "Absolutely not. It is not true. It's
Can I try to convince them now?
that it was Legolas's idea."
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling deception
I'm gonna contest it. So
with his persuasion. So his persuasion, my deception. Since he's telling the truth, I'm lying.
yes.
Okay. And then I'm using my knowledge from a past life to add a d6 to my roll.
I got a 2.
I got a 21.
Did you roll a nat 1 on that first one?
No, I didn't roll any. I just rolled an extra d6. I just add extra.
Alright, so, he's like, it matters not whose idea it was. The point that Lord Elrond has sent me to speak to you. Lord Aragorn told us that you would likely be crossing the mountains around this area. That it would take you roughly this long. Estimated guess, of course. But anyway,
Hang on. Okay, continue.
he told us that you would be crossing the mountains shortly. And, well, Lord Elrond wished us to meet you on this side of the mountain. He brings urgent news for you. We know that you wish to hide from Sauron, and we also know
Hang on, how do they know that?
because you told Aragorn. You told
Hey,
Aragorn
guys.
that you wanted to go west to get away from Sauron.
I gotta
Well,
get
you
off
did say you wanted
because
to
I got an
hide.
early morning tomorrow.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
He has an early morning tomorrow, so he might have to get off.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I guess I can pick up your character if you have to leave.
Alright. See ya, guys.
Alright, see ya.
Later.
Great! I gotta be his character again. Ugh!
I could try and be his character, at least for the roleplay.
We could try it, see how it goes.
And if you want combat, if you don't want to deal with all the NPCs and Legolas, I can just be like, Firebolt. Firebolt. Firebolt.
Firebolt, yeah.
Firebolt.
That would be, knock him on the head with a staff, firebolt. Firebolt, yeah. Okay, so the elf is like, Lord Elrond has sent word with us that, seeing that you have abandoned the quest that you were sent on, he believes that it would be in best interest to take you back to Rivendell to confront him personally, or if you refuse to come with us, to surrender the ring to us and be released from any bondage that has been called upon you, and you can go your own separate way.
What say you, Legolas?
Legolas looks at you. I told you this was a bad idea. No, he doesn't say that. He kind of like looks around.
Shall we go with them, or
But he's like,
give them the ring?
he's like, but the look on his face was like, we've been caught. He says,
Okay, but how's he feeling with the ring being passed over to?
he has no intention of giving them the ring. He says, we will stand before Elrond and see what he wishes to say to us. But he's basically buying time. Like, he knows what's going to happen when they confront Elrond.
Okay. Plain as Palando. Well, I say that we go before Elrond and maybe get the quest back on track. Well then, I suppose we shall travel with you to Rivendell.
But, okay, so we will go. But Lord Elrond also requests that you give me the ring on the journey back.
I glance at
Sure,
Legolas. What does he...
Legolas, like, there's a fire in his eye.
Dang it, I wish I could have made like an actual gold ring. Like a fake ring. Okay, how do I do this?
Creatively.
I could try to deceive them again. And be like, okay, you have to keep it in this leather pouch I made that looks exactly like a ring. You can't open it. You just gotta trust that the ring's all there.
Yeah, they're not gonna buy that. They want you to literally hand him the ring, and he is going to take it
Okay,
there with you.
Could I play them? Because the ring is hidden in the amulet. Since the ring is hidden in the amulet, they wouldn't know that the ring's in the amulet. So if I empty out my pockets to give him the ring, I'd empty it all out, nothing's there, and be like, the ring's gone.
I mean, you could do that. I don't think it would go well for you if you did, but
I need to like briefly talk to Legolas without them knowing.
Hold on here. So I'm just gonna say I've been planning this ever since you told Aragorn what you were doing, because if you recall, the way I rolled with Aragorn when you told him, he was like, "This is not right at all, and I do not agree with this. This should not happen." If you do remember, that's how I rolled.
Yeah.
I've been planning this ever since you told Aragorn. And I
shot myself in the foot.
I was just waiting for the right time. I was like, Aaron, you messed up. And I was just waiting for the right time. So I'm so happy I did this. Alright.
Is there any way I could like briefly talk to Legolas before I hand over the ring without looking too suspicious?
Not unless you know any of those like Dune hand gesture things that you can communicate that way. But if you don't, you probably can't.
I guess I could lie again and say that the ring's in a spot I can't reach and Legolas has to help me get it out.
That's going to make him very suspicious. He looks at you and says, "You must give it to me, or Lord Elrond instructed us to take it."
Okay,
Man, Isaac missed the best part.
How do I do this? Can I like kind of do like a sleight of hand, kind of basically like behind my back tell Legolas kind of what I'm gonna do?
How would you do it with your hands?
Like basically like a crude sign language.
Well, can he read that?
It'd be like basic signs like me. I point to me. Like kind of make a ring shape. And then kind of like basically like make a crucifix like me plan hide ring.
Go and do it. You're gonna have to beat a
Disadvantage.
What check are you doing?
I don't know. You have to say. I don't know if it would be sleight of hand or just like basic intelligence or dexterity.
Sleight of hand with a difficulty class of 30.
Okay. I'm going to use my last knowledge of the past life to add an extra bonus. Okay, I gotta roll. Okay, let's see what I get. Okay, I'm using luck. I'm using my first luck point of the day.
Oh,
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay. Well, guess what? You made the sign, and I wasn't going to do this, but...
Well, no, I'm using luck. I'm using luck, so it basically just gives me another go.
Gotcha.
I'm using luck. That is much better. And then I'm going to use my knowledge of a past life...
Again?
...to add a little bit. I have 3 uses of it. I've already used 2.
I thought you said you were getting ready to use your last one.
No. I'm going to use my last one.
I thought you said you were going to use your last one before that. Like the one you just rolled. I thought you said that was your last one.
I haven't rolled it yet. I have not rolled it yet. I used 1 for the magic trick, 1 for the persuasion check, and this is my 3rd one.
Okay. So this will be your last one.
Yes, okay. And then I just have to take like a short rest, I believe. A long rest. So.
Alright.
Okay. That is, oh my goodness, let's go! 31.
Oh man, I knew I should.
I barely got it.
The last 3 times I've done this, you've barely gotten it. How in the world? Alright.
Okay, no, the first one I didn't barely get it. That was like 3 over. That's not barely.
Okay.
This one I barely got.
Okay, So Legolas just... Had it been in the Nat 1, I would have had Legolas been like, what are you saying? but Legolas looks at it, he squints his eyes, kind of turns his head. He's like, oh.
So it's like, he basically knows I'm going to lie right now.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like, I start reaching in my pockets.
Now the elf says...
I'm like, okay.
Now the elf looks and is like, what are you doing? Do you not know where the ring is on your person?
What we did was, the ring has an effect on people. It's a great power. It wants to get back to its master because it's evil.
And
right?
he gives you
that.
He gives you a knowing look, like, yes, it does. And like, you're going west.
So what we
Obviously,
did,
it has an effect on you.
So what we did was, they hid it on my person without me knowing.
Mm-hmm.
We had one of our companions. He hid it in my vest, and then
be quiet.
That's what happened. So I'm just going to reach through my pockets. Not going to be too long. I'll get it out for you right now.
Very well.
So I start pulling stuff out, like I toss like the pitons, I toss like just pull my daggers out, drop like my hammer and crowbar, just like all my different gear stuff, just pulling out of pockets.
Legolas is literally holding his breath.
I offhand just like pull out the amulet, I pull out like the lantern, I pull out my candles bell, some of my arrows, my tinder box, pull out my torches.
Two of the elven soldiers get off their horse and start walking to you.
I just kind of toss most of the stuff behind my back towards Legolas. Mm-hmm. Just kind of like offhandedly, just like nope. Some of the stuff is going towards them. It's just kind of going everywhere. Mm-hmm. And I start patting myself and just like, hang on, it's here.
By this time, the two elven soldiers approach you, and they each grab a hold of one of your arms, or so you're, I mean, not restrained, but they've got a hold of you about right here on each arm, and they say, "Here, we will get it." So they start looking through all your pockets, and
there's nothing.
At first, they don't see anything, but then they grab a hold of the amulet.
Well, the amulet's already out.
Oh, it is? They look around.
Yeah, I tossed it. No, it's like I tossed it behind. It's just like offhandedly, just like.
Okay.
It kind of went towards Legolas. It went towards Legolas. I tried to get as close to Legolas as possible.
Okay, so they don't see anything. The one guard nods to the other, and he walks off to examine your stuff that you've thrown out. And Legolas is kind of like, "Hey, what's going on here? Hey, don't touch this stuff." And the guard is like, "Stand back." And then another guard rides up on his horse in front of Legolas and says, "Step aside. Step aside."
And Legolas just like, I want Legolas just like to briefly step over the amulet, just like offhandedly, just like step back, like onto the amulet to hide it. Sweet.
He doesn't.
No.
So, I start digging through the stuff. Remind me what this.
And the amulet, it's basically a bunch of rings, just like interlocking rings. It's just like a pattern of rings, so it's like easily nestled in and hidden.
Okay.
So it looks like part of the amulet.
Okay. So they start digging through your stuff, and there's really nothing that you guys can do at this point. Palando's kind of just standing there. Legolas has got this rider in front of him, and the rider has his hand on his sword hilt. And this one guard has got you restrained, and the other guard's digging through all your stuff.
I swear, I told Doople Doppel just to put the ring in one of the pockets.
All right, the elf looks at you and says, "Who?"
Doople Doppel.
And who is Doople Doppel?
Oh, he's another hobbit.
Wait, you met another hobbit on your journey?
Yeah.
That's it, men. Arrest him. No, he grabs you and he starts tying up your hands. And Legolas is, but they another.
Okay, as Palando would definitely. Polando would definitely do something.
Hold on. Another guard comes up to Legolas, and Legolas tries to fight him off. But then the elf on horseback draws his sword and puts it at Legolas' throat, and Legolas just like freezes, and they tie his hand. What's Polando gonna do?
Okay, so he kind of sees that these elves are being hostile. Even though he knows we're supposed to go this way, he knows that Doppel hid the ring, but he doesn't know that Doppel actually hid it.
Mm-hmm.
So he could think that this is kind of an unfair arrest.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Don't reveal yourself, even if he doesn't find the ring. But he doesn't know it.
Can I just have him charge at the elves?
What would I do?
I think he'd charge at the elves. In all honesty, what do you think Isaac would do?
I don't know. Something dumb.
Firebolt the elf. That's what he would do.
I guess, but I mean, keep in mind there's a bunch of elves here, so.
Actually, could he try to like firebolt my bonds to kind of like burn away the bonds?
Oh, that'd be risky.
Or could he just like run up to me and cut the bonds?
No, because you're still surrounded by guys. More of them are getting off the horse, and a lot of them are riding at you on the horse. And there's the guys. So the guy's still digging around on the ground with your stuff.
Too bad I don't have a wedding ring with my character.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about it, but I decided no, my character didn't marry in his past life.
Yeah.
Wouldn't fit him.
Rosie had to think about that. You asked, but it didn't go over too well. Anyway, so the one searching the ground comes to the amulet. He picks it up. He looks at it.
I mean, it's really well hidden.
He looks over at the guy on horseback, and he sees like all the rings in it. Like he knows this would be the place to hide it. He slowly starts examining, picking it apart, and I mean, heck, he dismantles this thing, like trying to find it.
I mean, it's kind of hard with the dismantling, because an amulet isn't like... It has, like, a section where it could, like, pop in a ring, like a ring was broken, but most amulets, they're, like, welded together or forged as one piece, so you have to literally break metal to open it up.
Okay, well, he's bending it open as far as he can. Like, the way he's looking, the ring's there, he's gonna find it. So, he's gonna find it.
Can I try to do, like, an athletics or, like, dexterity to try to get out of the bonds?
No, not right now. I'm going with this. I'm taking this somewhere. So he takes
and the deal suddenly comes back.
Right.
I am Sauron.
Yeah, you are Sauron. So
because that's what I don't remember. I died.
Good point. Yeah, Numenor was destroyed. You fell into the void, and then Morgoth brought you back. No. Isildur cut your hand off, killed you, and now you're back. That's what you don't remember. Okay. Anyway.
Oh wait, I just remembered something.
Oh yeah.
They would see the flaming eye on my glove.
Yes, they would. There's actually the guard that's examining it right now.
That's so suspicious. That is so suspicious.
The guard that has a hold of you is examining it right now. Okay, so the guy looking at the amulet, like I said, he is going to find it. Like the way he's looking, I mean, I'm sorry, the jig is up, man. You hit it as best you could. You tried all you, but he's gonna find it. He starts poking around, and after a few seconds, he looks up. He drops the amulet and looks back at the writer and says, "There's nothing here."
Okay.
Legolas looks at the amulet, looks at the guard, then looks at you quizzically. Palando's also confused.
Well, they didn't know it was in the amulet. Like, Legolas may have had a suspicion, but Palando wouldn't.
earlier in this session, it came out that it was in the amulet. So
yeah, but Polando...
Okay, Polando...
Yeah, Legolas knows, but Polando
Legolas
doesn't.
knows. But, so he's looking around like, what? It's not there. Like, what in the world? He's so confused. And the guard is a little suspicious. Aaron, the ring's gone. The ring is not there.
Let's go double duffel!
Aaron!
Let's go double duffel!
I'm being serious. The ring is not there. You do not have the ring.
Let's go double duffel!
Okay, so... Now, that may be your reaction as the player. As the character, that is the opposite of your reaction.
I know.
So
I'm confused now. It's like now they see kind of like my facade is just actual like drop. Like I'm just like I just fully stopped struggling. I'm just like, huh? And then I just kind of just I sit there.
Look on your face when you said that, like, huh?
And then I just kind of fall over. Kind of like you kind of know like the Walter White meme.
Yeah.
You know, like the Walter White meme.
He just drops to his
kind of like that.
It's like, no!
Yeah, just knees and then to the side. No, just more of like, not like, no, but it's just more of just like, what?
Now, Legolas over here is like, he's at first surprised, and then all of a sudden you see a pure, unadulterated rage cross his face. Alright, I was going to whisper to you, but Isaac is no longer here. So,
I know.
This is it. This is the moment right here. All of a sudden, your memory block is gone. The door is open and there's a flood rushing in. You now know every single aspect of this deal that you made. You know who brought you back. You know the deal. You even know why you want to go. You even know why the ring was calling you west. All right.
Explain.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
You sure you're ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, once I tell you this, there's no going back. This campaign is forever changed.
It's already forever changed.
Okay, well,
are you kidding me?
Once I tell you this, like I said, there's no going back. I mean, everything's gonna come out.
Okay.
I've been planning this for a
That's
while.
why that's the whole point of making this deal, so that I can eventually figure it out.
Yeah.
Hunter.
And I think this is great. It adds a lot to the suspense. It did a really good job.
Duple-doppel was Sauron all along. Duple-doppel was Sauron all along.
Sauron all along.
I mean, he can take many forms.
That is true. And who knew? Just a little joke character. So you thought?
I mean, if
He was a joke character anyway. Huh.
I mean, if Sauron was truly trying to get it, that was the play.
It was the best, yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm going to explain the full deal. Okay, where do I begin?
Start at the beginning.
Alright.
After I died.
I thought about coming up.
Death has taken me.
I thought about coming up with who killed you, but decided like, nah, I'll leave that a mystery.
It was just I got backstabbed. That's kind of my story. It's like I was doing a job with someone, they backstabbed me.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted all the profit.
Okay. So you know about the first part of the deal, where you need to keep the ring. Oh, okay.
Keep it away from.
Should start at the beginning. All right. So you died. Now, out of the void, this faint light just emerged in your vision. Like, you know you're dead, you know you've died, but you see this light, and it's growing brighter and brighter and brighter. It's this flaming eye. Now, out of the middle of the eye walks this imposing, terrible figure. He's got this big crown with these spikes coming up, and this is big, majestic, and you're like,
Sauron.
You know it's Sauron. Like, you've never seen Sauron personally, you never really gave him much thought, but, like, you knew he was some form of...
I've heard the stories, I've heard the history books,
but
I've read the history.
As soon as you see him, you know who it is. he tells you that he has a very special plan for you. That you will be his key to all dominion of Middle-earth and beyond. You are his catalyst. You are his instrument, his tool. And he tells you that you will have a place in glory at his side once this, if you fulfill all that he asks of you. He tells you about the traitor Saruman, that Saruman has been secretly working with him and communicating with him through the Palantir. But he knows that Saruman is not truly with him, that Saruman is out for his own devices. He knows that eventually Saruman's going to betray him and try to get the ring himself. He tells you that he wants you to find the ring. He tells you that your friend Mithrandir will be heading to Imladris, Rivendell, shortly to for a secret council among the elves. He wants you to go there to find out what this council is all about, but he believes it has something to do with the ring. So he wants you to go there to find out what's going on. Once you do that, he wants you to either somehow find the one who's carrying the ring, or, if you can, get the ring yourself, and keep it away from Saruman in Isengard. So, no matter what you do, it has to stay away. He also tells you that he wants you to keep it away from Sauron and deliver it safely to him. He wants you to bring him this ring and to, at all costs, just bring him the ring.
Power.
And then he will reward you greatly with... he's essentially going to make you in his image, in his likeness. So you're going to be just like mini Sauron. Be like his kid. His little protege. Kind of like what he was to Morgoth, you're going to be to Sauron like that. And so he sets you out. Now, you got about halfway to... Or you got through the mines, and then all of a sudden the ring started calling out for you to go west. Okay, it was kind of an odd, all of a sudden, like, spur-of-the-moment things. Like, this just came out of nowhere. Why do we want to go west now? Well,
yeah.
The reason for that, he has 2 ring wraiths waiting in the Barrow Downs, which, if you look at the map, is on the outskirts of the Shire, right here. Okay?
Yes.
Now, if you remember from the books, the Barrow Downs.
Yes.
That was the Barrow Rights. Just a little backstory on the Barrow Downs, real quick. The Kings of Numenor, when Numenor fell, can't think of it. Elendil, and I believe it was his son Elrond, came over here to Gondor, and they built Osgiliath as their capital. Don't quote me on any of this, but I think it was Elendil's brother went up here and founded the Kingdom of Arnor. Now, part of the Kingdom of Arnor consisted of, like, western Middle-earth, like, all over here. He built a fortress here around what is now the Barrow Downs. However, when the Witch King of Angmar rose to power and destroyed Arnor, the Barrow Downs kind of just became like a graveyard. So there's a lot of catacombs and tombs around the Barrow Downs, and it became a resting ground for the Barrow Wights. Sauron has 2 of his ring wraiths, 2 of the 9, waiting in the Barrow Downs, waiting for you to meet them there, and then you are to deliver the ring to them, and they will take it back safely to their master. So, like, as you were going on the journey, Sauron came up with this idea. It's like, okay, I'll send him there, and then the ring, knowing about it, it's like, alright, go west. And it deceived you in thinking that if I go west, I will be safe from Sauron, and the ring will be safe. When in reality, what's going on is that by going west, the ring is actually indirectly getting closer to Sauron. And so let me backtrack. So right before Sauron breathed life into you again, he told you that you're going to forget about this conversation.
All right.
I can't have you knowing what I've just told. I can't have you knowing what I just told you, or else my plan's never going to work. Because you're just going to go tell somebody, and it's going to be pointless. But I'm implanting it into the back of your mind, so that it will be there with you. Like, it's ingrained into you, but you may not necessarily realize what you're doing. So you got all of that. Additionally, Sauron told you before he brought you back, if you fail in this mission that I have given to you, if Saruman gets the ring, or you fail to deliver the ring to me, and I don't get the ring, I am going to remove this life force that I have breathed into you again. And you will cease to exist as if you'd never... And you will die. You will be... You will be just as dead as you are now. Almost as if you had never been brought back in the first place. Your animated corpse that you will possess will fall dead just as it truly is, if you do not fulfill this arrangement. Real quick, Aaron, go to your personality traits and everything.
Am I now chaotic evil?
Okay, well, I'm not gonna say evil. Like, you're not, well, yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm basically chaotic evil
You
now.
have 2 personality traits, right? The first one we redid to say, keep the ring away from Saruman. The second one is, give the ring to Sauron. I must give the ring to Sauron. Go ahead and cross out your ideals. And write.
Okay.
And write, I must give the ring to Sauron.
Okay.
Go ahead and cross out your bonds. And write,
Give ring to
I
Sauron.
must give the ring to Sauron. Let's see. Now for your flaws, let's see.
Flaws could be that, or they could just kind of stay the same.
Well, because if you don't think
It could still be a flaw.
You don't think of it as a flaw.
Kill everybody.
Okay, your flaw is going to be, but yeah, I must give the ring to Sauron. So, everything, personality traits, ideals, bonds, flaws, I must give the ring to Sauron. Go ahead and
chaotic evil.
Go ahead and turn chaotic evil. Now, this all happens to you in the blink of an eye.
In an instant.
In the blink of an eye.
Bang.
It's like just boom. It just happens all of a sudden. Like Legolas.
Maybe I should take. Maybe I should, when I level up, take a level in Warlock.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna have you change anything like that, but.
Well, I'm gonna level up, so.
I forgot to tell Isaac about leveling up.
Well, he knows that he's gonna level up.
I'm doing something different. I'm gonna have you guys level up 2 levels because I forgot to level you up last time. You are going to increase the level. You're going to skip level 7 and go to level 8.
Alrighty.
So we'll just have to pass the word on to Isaac. But now
you can text him.
You know that, so.
Yeah, we can text him.
Yeah.
And I'm meeting him Sunday if he doesn't reply, so I can tell him.
I'm gonna write in big letters on my note paper. Aaron knows the deal.
I know the deal.
And I'm circling it. Okay. So, like I said, in the blink of an eye, in an instant, you now know this. You look over at Legolas. There's fire in his eye. He's getting ready to lose it. Palando is confused. The elves are confused. Now the one holding you, or I should say the messenger, looks at you and says, "What have you done with this ring?"
I really don't know. Trust me, I have no clue.
The look on your face, Aaron, is priceless. Just the way you start out as just like
I'm a good actor.
This carefreeing hobbit,
I'm a good actor.
This carefreeing hobbit, kind of like and then he gets a little
smug.
Then he gets a little smug, yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's just like you're petrified, like this look on your face, like oh no.
I don't know.
Legolas says, "Perrin!" And he's like mad, and you see him struggling against the bonds, and he's looking at you with murder in his eye.
I'm going to die. I just offhandedly say I'm going to die. I'm not gonna. They won't know why. It's just like I'm going to die.
And you said that?
Yeah, I just kind of say that out loud because it's like you're in shock.
Yeah.
You're in shock, and it's like I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you want Palando to do at this time? Like, I'm not gonna have him do.
Palando's like,
don't do anything drastic. Just roleplay.
Yeah, Palando's like confused to the maximum. He's just like, wait, the ring was there, but it's not anymore. Now it's gone. Who has the ring?
He's having kind
of what's going on?
He's having a whoa, back the fell beast up here. It's kind of what he's doing right now.
It's like, hang on, everyone, calm down. Let's talk through this step by step. What exactly happened? I have no clue. So he's kind of like step back. He's gonna like step back and just be like, okay. I'm gonna just have him like kind of plop down unceremoniously, just.
I won't.
Huh.
All of the elves draw their swords. One of them comes up, and he go ahead and ties up Palando. Takes some.
Palando's just sitting there.
Okay. He's too in shock. He's just letting them do it.
He's just like, it's like I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys are now swarmed by elves. They strip you of all of your gear, except for the clothes on your back. So, I want you to just discard all of your weapons, all of your armor, all of your tools, everything. Everything's.
I'm not gonna cross it all out
don't cross it out.
Mental note.
Just
Mental note.
We'll make sure to tell Isaac too. Lose all items or lose inventory. I'll put it that way. So yeah, you guys have no weapons. The only thing you guys are carrying now are the clothes that are on you.
Alrighty.
Like they got Palando's staff. They got all his stuff. Legolas's bow is gone. Your sling that you're such a fan of. They took your elven daggers.
And I just got that.
They took your elven daggers and your belt. They take everything you had. And
Wait, so my belt? Why would they take my belt? My belt is holding up my pants. It is an actual belt as well.
Your belt is what returns the daggers to you, right?
Yes, but it's an actual just normal belt. They just see it as a normal belt as well. They might not know it's magic, but I don't have my daggers anymore, so I have to attune my daggers to it, so
okay,
even if I got a new weapon,
fair enough.
I'd have to wait a bit.
Fair enough. Okay, so the elf, the messenger elf, looks at you and says, by order of Elrond, I don't remember who his father was, but I do remember. Arendil or something like that. By order of Elrond, son of Arendil, Lord of Imladris, of the free peoples of Middle Earth, the last... Well, that's getting too far, but the last people of Middle Earth, and in the name of all the races of Arda, and in the name of the Valar, we place you under arrest and hold you under the charge of treason and of conspiring with the enemy. And they promptly arrest you, all of you, throw you on horseback, under guard, like they've got swords pointing at your throats.
Well, I'm all tied up, I can't do a thing.
And they start marching you off to Rivendell. What is your character doing, like roleplay wise? Like,
I am just shocked. I'm like running the entire deal through my head again and again and again and again and again and again.
Now, did you write this deal down on paper?
No, but I'm going to write some notes.
Okay.
So, and I basically know what it is. I have the entire thing called Give Ring to Sauron.
Written down 4 times?
No, I just use arrows repeated.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see. Do I want Legolas to take any more corruption? Because now he knows, like, oh, the ring's gone. Yes, I'm going to have...
Well, I feel like the ring's not there. The ring's not there, so he's more of...
Well,
he might actually have less corruption.
I'm going to have him make him go insane. Now, you notice, this entire session, I have not had any of you roll wisdom saving throws.
Except at the very beginning. We had one.
But that was a formality. I was going to have you do it anyway. But, no. I haven't had you guys rolling any wisdom saving throws because the ring...
So where did it go?
The ring is not there! Like, the ring is gone. So, it's no longer... It wasn't corrupting any of you guys while you were journeying this entire session because it wasn't there.
Doppelduple has it. Doppelduple has it.
And remember, the weight that was on you, it felt like something was missing. Kind of like almost like you're gone. You left the did I leave the garage door open or not? Or kind of like you shoot the game, and then the game just gets away. Like you know you got it, but it's gone. That feeling of ease, it's like this is why the ring was gone, and I didn't realize it. It was on the tip of my tongue. It was on the tip of my tongue. The ring was gone.
Poor Duple Doppel. Gonna get hunted.
Well, Saruman still thinks you have the ring. Sauron does not necessarily know that you don't.
I gotta get my game back on.
You gotta find this ring. And the funny thing is, you crossed the mountains, and now you gotta go back and try to get the ring again.
Well, first of all, we gotta get out of jail, basically.
Or worse. You know,
might as well just die now.
Everyone can be killed. Okay.
And I can't even... And, okay, if they ever torture me like they use waterboarding, that won't work. Like, they can't drown me.
Right, because you're already dead. Oh,
because I don't need to breathe.
They'll find ways to torture you. Don't worry. Do you want to stop here? Or...
I'm fine going on.
Well, I don't know what to do now going on. Like, I hadn't thought this far ahead.
Okay. So, we're in jail. You mean I could still try and escape?
I mean, we might have to have a travel montage, because...
And guess what? The elves have to sleep. I don't. But they can just post guards, but still...
Might I say, Legolas is looking at you, glaring, yelling obscenities at you, just like he wants to murder you.
I kind of want to die because either way, I'm most likely gonna die.
Okay, so yeah, he is like, I mean, he doesn't know anything about the deal, but he knows that you lost the ring, and the ring to him is like all there is. So, Like he wants to see you dead.
Now I actually do want to take, when I level up, multi-class into Warlock.
Okay, well, we're not doing that. Nope, I'm not going to have you do that. So, but you now know there are 2 ring wraiths waiting at the Burrow Downs for you to arrive with the ring, and if you don't perform, you're going to die. Or if somehow you can get the ring back and either deliver it to them or take it directly to Sauron in Mordor. Yeah.
I'm dead. Either way.
Like, I'm pretty much... I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Either way, no matter how this campaign ends, your character is going to die.
I kind of planned for that. Mm-hmm. Kind of like he's brought back, but then he's meant to leave this world eventually.
But I think we solidified that. Like, your character, whether you win or lose this campaign, your character's going to die. I think that's pretty obvious.
100%.
So what did you think of that plan?
That was interesting.
Was it expected? Was it kind of...
Did not expect it.
I thought it was rather clever myself.
It was. It was very clever.
But you know the funny thing, and I feel in all fairness I must explain this, but the funny thing was, when I had you guys want to go west, I originally had nothing going on with that. I was just I was creating drama. That's all I was doing. And then I started thinking about it one day, and I was like, I could make an actual, like, reason why you want to go west, other than just get away from Sauron. Like, there's a deeper reasoning that the ring is calling you west.
Yeah.
So then I came up with the idea, the Nazgul are waiting for you. I think that, and that I think added an extra layer of the complexity to it.
I suppose we can end it here just so you can figure out what's going on.
I have no idea what to do next. I didn't think this far. Man, like, I had it planned out. You guys were gonna come across the elves, unless you had found out earlier that the ring was gone, and then something else I would have thought of something else. But
yeah,
I had in my mind, like, okay, if they don't figure out the ring is gone, I'm gonna have them meet these elves, and then he's gonna find out then that the ring's gone, because the elves are going to insist that you give up the ring. So one way or another, you're gonna be giving them the ring, and when you realize you don't have it, then it's all gonna come back. Alright, I say let's go ahead and end it here. You want to go ahead and...
Well, thank you for watching the 7th session, Part A of Lord of the Rings Reimagined. This was quite the whirlwind of a session. Started out slow, but wow, did it end in a banger.
Yeah, it was surprising. You want to go ahead and try to schedule next session?
I really don't know when it's going to be since school is starting up.
Okay. Well, Friday's at 6:30.
Yep, I'll try to find a Friday.
Okay. You have kind of an idea of one that might work, or is it still too early to tell?
Too early.
Okay.
And since I have a college class that has a lab on Friday, I have to work through that.
Gotcha. I guess I could take over your character. Now that you know the deal.
I still got plans for him.
Okay. Yeah, just come up with some stuff, some ideas. We'll definitely... Isaac missed the best part! Oh, how did that happen? Is it just a
I might be able to... what I might do is clip just this section, because I can watch the session because all of the whispers were for me.
Yeah. I
can easily go through this, and I can make basically a YouTube short of just when the elves arrest us and everything like that. Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to be the deal part, but just the arrest.
Right, yeah. I mean, that'd be good. Okay. So, yeah, we'll plan for that. And, I think session 7B with Jaden is next Saturday on the 17th. We still need to figure out a time. I sent him a message asking him like what time on that day would work.
Yeah.
He responded with, "That day works for me." Like I asked what time of day, not if the day works. But
well, viewers, stay tuned for Part B of Session 7 to continue to know what's happening with Aoral and Bailey's character, which I have no clue who she is, so...
She's basically playing a filler character. Just someone to interact with.
Well then, stay tuned for that next session, and who knows when the party will meet back up. What will happen to Legolas, Palandor, and Perrin? What will become of this deal? And what is the true fate of Middle-earth?
It's not looking good, that's all I know. It's not looking very good. I'm kind of thinking no backup characters.
Kind of just like a one-shot?
Yeah, I mean, I gave Jaden a backup character for Double Duple.
Well, that's kind of like a filler character.
Yeah, he was kind of. But, so I don't know, do you want to do backup characters, or do you just want to do one-shot?
I mean, we could do backup characters, or we could do a one-shot, kind of just a story, kind of just, you have to
do a one-shot.
basically say...
I would rather do a one-shot than have you guys create just all these different characters.
Yeah.
So I'd just say one-shot. And then once you guys die, or decide that you like where we're at and want to end it here, then we'll stop it. I had really just intended this campaign to be a small one-off thing, like 3 sessions maybe, and here we are getting ready to start session 8. This is this is a lot bigger than I anticipated. But yeah.
Alrighty.
We'll pick up next Saturday.
So,
and
Saturday, stay tuned, viewers, for that. Yes. I will have to find out once all of this is over.
Yep. You'll be able to, once the campaign's done, go back and watch everything from start to finish and see the clues that you should have picked up on. That it's watching it back, it's that makes so much more sense now.
Yep.
All right. Well, viewers, just stay tuned, and we will pick up with Aaron, Isaac, and Legolas sometime soon.